With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot of feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy or scan to see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his link before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is dead to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here. Welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Tuesday the 10th of October 2023. Do hope you're all doing very well indeed, as we wait for a dumb fat little piggy to begin his crappy podcast where he says the same old shit over and over and over again. Hence us doing bingo to fucking get through it all. I'm joined today by two guests. First of all, we have Dashi. You want to say hello quickly, Dashi? I guess not.
For legal reasons, yes, I would. Oi, for legal reasons, what Jad has put in the search box is entirely his own doing.
No.
We are not responsible for
it's a rumour. It's a rumour. DSP Gaming allegedly, the notice important word there, allegedly murdered Leanna's hamsters with his farts. It's not confirmed factual. Allegedly it happened, okay? So, as well as being joined by Dashi, who's my legal expert all of a sudden, I'm also joined by good old D-Dog. So, D-Dog 1968, thank you very much for joining us as well. Hope you're doing well this morning, pal.
I am, but allegedly I'm doing well.
Allegedly.
I confirm that.
Yeah, so also, you know, me and Dashi are the same time zone. It's almost 7 PM UK. For D-Dog, he's an Australian lad. So it's like fucking, was it almost 5 AM? Just say it.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning,
and
yeah.
Today, mate.
Jesus, man. What makes you fucking wake up at ungodly hours just to fucking endure DSP nonsense? It's ridiculous. It's incredible. Oh, man, but yeah. But I was going to say, how's your, because also you're a big thing you announced before, you've got a Twitch streamer staying with you.
Oh, yes. He's left the States yesterday. He should be arriving in New Zealand this morning.
Oh, he's not there yet?
Pick him up at the airport. Yeah, I have to pick him up at the airport. He's coming with his whole family.
Oh boy!
He's ditched his family at New Zealand just to come and visit me.
Bloody hell, man! That's a fuck you family. I'm seeing a pal.
Yes, basically.
Oh Jesus, man! It sounds like a good time though. It sounds like it'll still have fun. Anyway. I'm sure the family will fucking have some fun. I mean, a little bit peace and quiet away from that lad. Well, I see. There's also
the family will always understand.
Yeah, exactly. It gives them a peace and quiet as well. But yeah. So guys, thank you very much for joining us for today's bingo stream to help us get through the podcast. A couple things to go through. First of all, let's point at the obvious thing. You can see in the bottom of Phil's stream right now, his members total has freefalled once more to 555. 555 members. So expect some serious finger pointing at the bottom of the chat today. Jesus, man. So, as well as that, there is a premiere of a brand new music video. Darkside Flow is in the chat right now. He released a new banger of a tune an hour ago. If you guys have not seen it yet, I'll link it in the chat right now. As well as linking it in the chat right now though, I'm going to just shamelessly fucking play it for you guys to enjoy. But make sure you fucking visit his channel. Make sure you fucking show some support for it as well if you actually like the flow of Darkside. Darkside the Flow, I always called him. There you go, but Darkside the Flow. I always get mixed up because that fucking space in the fucking name. It's like DSP Space Gaming. But yeah, so very, very, lovely wee video as well, you know what I mean? Hold on a second.
Oh, hold on. You got a question, D-Dog?
There we go. I know. Money, money, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much for the super chat and asks, D-Dog, homie, how mad are you that there's no Barbie in the Barbie movie?
Well, Derish fact, there was a barbecue in the Barbie movie.
I'm pretty sure I saw the trailer. I haven't seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a barbecue scene in this trailer of sorts.
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, debunked. Mr. Fact-checking tech expert fucking didn't actually bother his heart. I guess he was staring at something different while watching Barbie himself.
Allegedly.
Please tell me there's a reference to the old Aqua song in there.
Aye, man.
It is, but it was butchered.
Oh, man, you want to fucking talk about funny, man.
Thank God.
The Barbie song in Dutch is one of the funniest songs ever. I'll maintain that to my dying day. Have you ever heard the Dutch version of Barbie Girl by Aqua?
Loved it.
It's incredible. The Dutch version of the song, the Dutch lyrics being sung. Like, not the English version. The Dutch version goes crazy. The guy starts fucking barking and everything, man, at some point. So, yeah, it's quite the spectacle. The Dutch version of Barbie Girl by Aqua is something to behold. But instead of that song, we're going to focus on Dark Side of the Flow's song. Whatever. Because it trips me up because it says Dark Side Flow here, right? In the fucking title of the song. And then his YouTube username, of course, is Dark Side of the Flow. Like, what do you want us to fucking call you then? Do you want us to call you Dark Side Flow or Dark Side of the Flow? But nah. The song is called I'm Done With It, a DSP song. Here it is.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm DSP, as always, and this is the Level 1 podcast. We're busy having fun down here on Level 1. Death and taxes, microtransactions, my rhyme flow, like water, but my flow, like molasses, still swaying on that axis. Staring at the past through these rose-tinted glasses. 15 years, man, singing the same song. I did everything correct. I did nothing wrong. It's been tough finding the strength to carry on. I'll never be like Justin Wong. The drama, the bullshit, my trolls, my haters. I'm laying down the law, and I'm putting my foot down. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it. The drama, the bullshit, I'm done with it. My trolls, my haters, I'm done with it. I'm just gonna live my life and have fun with it. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it. I'm tired of looking like dirt. Put on a crispy shirt. Take some pride in my work. Stop being a jerk. Spend some time with my wife and my son. Stay in my lane. Down here on Level 1. The truth of the matter is, I just want to have fun. I got some baked beans and a hot dog in my bun, basking in the glow of this digital summer sun. Babe, as soon as I met you, I knew you were the one. You're like a bright ray of light on my rainy day fun. So please tip me, because super chats don't help until the end of the month. Okay? The drama, the bullshit, my trolls, my haters. I'm laying down the law, and I'm putting my foot down. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it. The drama, the bullshit, I'm done with it. My trolls, my haters, I'm done with it. I'm just gonna live my life and have fun with it. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with it. I'm tired of looking like dirt. Put on a crispy shirt. Take some pride in my work. Stop being a jerk. Spend some time with my wife and my son. Stay in my lane. Down here on Level 1.
Well, what do you think of that, lads?
Definitely. It was.
Definitely a little bit of a headbanger on it.
Yeah, I mean, the tunes he picks are some of those.
There we go.
So that was D-Dog presented the applause there, just in case people wouldn't. Caught me off guard anyway, but yeah. I'll link to the songs in the chat. If you guys want to visit Dark Side of the Flow's channel, give him some love and support, for another banger of a tune that he's produced. I actually paused my own bingo music to play that. But ironically, it's actually playing that current song I just heard as bingo background music. I've already stolen the song from him. I've stolen it with permission. I can use it as part of my bingo music. So
With all the detractors stuff, all I could say is, what was it? We should think of doing a movie to make and go to Cannes and Oscars.
Oh
I'm
god.
just saying that.
It's one of those. I mean, yeah, it's like, who do you get to write it though? You know, it's like we need a clever, creative fucking writer. That's the thing, you know. But that's a tough one for sure.
I actually did a creative writing course at uni.
Oh
There
god.
you go.
Executive producer Dashi.
I failed the course, but I still attempted it.
Damien Harris is demanding this fucking Dutch version of Barbie Girl. People think I'm lying. I'm getting accused of fucking lying, but hold on, let me try and find this fucking thing. Let's see if I can find it.
The Dutch Barbie Girl? No, there wasn't even a live one that Aqua came back and did.
This is what I'm talking about here, right? This video is like 15 years old, right? Aqua Barbie Girl Dutch version, surprisingly funny. It's titled, okay? I'll probably this stream might get fucking struck, I guess. I don't know. This is technically a proper song we're playing.
If you pay 30 seconds, you should be fine.
Spetter! Heb je zin om met mij een avondje te gaan stappen?
Wie denk je wel wie je bent?
Ik heet Moppie.
There you go,
Ik ben
proof.
een lekker wijf met een heel mooi lijf. Ik hou van zoenen, lekker lang zoenen. Met mijn blonde haar krijg ik alles voor elkaar. Gouden ringen en dat soort dingen.
Neem een ander
Come
in
on,
de
Barbie,
maling.
let's go,
Vrouwen
Barbie.
voor het tas, achter het fornuis. Sokken stoppen, de plegers open. Hey, werk eens even door, want daar zijn jullie toch voor. Gaat de kamer boenen.
Money, yeah. Money, yeah.
I'll pause it there for now. Okay, I'll pause it there for now. But goddamn, thank you very much to Viga for the super chat. I could barely fucking hear it over the fucking the Aqua Dutch version of Bing. So thank you Viga for saying Jad's a Scottish gringo, Dido's a crazy dingo, Dash is some kind of jingo, but enough with the lingo. It's time for bingo and then tingo. Not bad, Viga, but that's not some bad rhymes that Viga's trying to drop. Viga likes to fucking come up with his own rhymes sometimes. I told him to try and fucking drop some sort of diss track, you know what I mean? But I think he's too shy to fucking do it. But yeah, Viga's got some.
Make rhymes all the time, so.
Yeah, but Viga does have some bars sometimes. He's a bit too shy to try and make his own diss track. But who knows? Maybe if I can drag him into some sort of collab sometimes, also if I can get the right kind of, you know, theme for the song. You know what I mean? But there we go.
Oh, you mean like We Are the World? We can get all the detractors to sing.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Let's see, is Phil live yet? Or is still... No, he's still got his fucking thing showing. Okay. I was going to play some of Phil's fucking night stream thing. Phil finished Lies of P on the night stream, and he only had $12. So there was time for Q&A, which basically turned into some sort of desperate fucking begging for money segment. So he had no time to play a brand new game, however. But instead, so end of the stream was him sitting at... So I was like, where's the end of the stream here from the fucking Memoji clip here? Oh, this bit is fucking ridiculous, man. So Phil was given a tip, okay, during the Q&A segments. He's at $12 right now. This was his first contribution while waiting. And look how... Remember, this is special, meaningful content, okay? This is specially curated content that Phil Burnell thinks is all special and meaningful and has a purpose. Look how much stalling and time wasting happens here.
This is very weird. Give me a second. There's a reason why it's weird.
Second.
I don't want to say it yet publicly. I just want to take a look, okay?
Yep. This is from a DSP Tries It Memoji video. And he points it as well. What meaningful content.
He English read good.
So here's why a tip came in, but it came in a different currency. And I have no idea what this currency is.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. So because I don't know what the currency is, I don't know how much it is. This has never happened before. I'm serious. So I don't know how much the tip is. I have no clue. So I don't know how much it is. I can't play an animation or add it to the leaderboard.
Completely
I don't understand
derailed.
why a tip came in of a different currency. That's really weird.
So
He
derailed.
had stream elements to work it out for him.
4
wait,
times
that's-
speed. It took like 10 minutes.
Yep.
10 minutes to convert it. Fuck me, man.
I saw it live watching Raw Phil.
So I received an $18 tip.
Hey, it worked out in the end. $18 fucking tip. So I'm gonna, I'll link you the whole video for it in chat. So this is the DSP Transit Technology 101 video. Link to that is in the chat as well if you want to check out. But god damn. Oh, the lines of pure rape, rage and apology. Oh fuck me, hold on. That actually is part of his other video, I think, you know. Also, it wasn't just him that had it, actually. Give me a second here. Snort Hogan specifically, I think, had it clipped as well. Apologise to me how you're banned. Actually, it was part of that same fucking stream, I think, but yeah. Here. So, is Phil live yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. So, yeah. So, someone gave Phil a message in chat, and Phil misread it and threatened the guy.
Snort. I got the drip. Okay. Escanor Cinepride, I wasn't handheld the whole fucking game, and if you say that one more time, I'm just going to remove you from the chat permanently.
So the message the guy said is, DSP Gaming, do you think being handheld the whole game is as bad as summoning? I've seen a few players just be handheld the whole game and it kills the game. There's no accusations towards Phil, but Phil in his natural...
Didn't even mention it.
In his paranoid state of mind, he immediately thinks I'm being fucking accused of something here, and I'm going to threaten him. So, listen to how quickly Phil fucking turns into a toxic fucking piece of shit, and threatens to ban the guy and says, fuck you, not shit. Listen to how vitriolic Phil is immediately.
I wasn't handheld the whole fucking game, and if you say that one more time, I'm just going to remove you from the chat permanently. I told people not to spoil the whole fucking game, and when you say shit like that, you really piss me off because you're an asshole. So you owe me an apology now, and you better do it publicly in front of everyone, too. I demand it, actually. Because I worked my ass off to beat this game without being handheld. So, fuck you, and now apologize to me and everyone for saying that. Okay, so where was that guy? He was still in the entrance area? Yeah, he was still in the entrance area, right?
So yeah, the guy responds, you can see at the top right hand side there, Escanor Cinepride says, I didn't say you. I did not say you. And so Phil's like, so Phil sees the guy's fucking defend himself, and he's like, oh no, wait a second. And he's still all angry and pissed off about it. So he actually fucking reads the message.
What do you mean you didn't say me? You literally just said that. Yes, you did. Dude, listen to this. Do you think being handheld the whole game is as bad as summoning? Oh, so you're... Okay, never mind.
Now Phil realises he's a piece of fucking shit and he's fucking demanded an apology and he's threatened to fucking ban him for no reason. So, do people think that Phil's going to kind of be quite humble in his apology? Do you think he's going to be sincere or no, of course not.
Phil's going live.
Phil's going live apparently. Hold on. So we're going to watch the end of this strong thing. So hold on. We'll go live here and then we'll just fucking pause it in this fucking ugly face. Cool. So, this is Phil's reaction to him realising that he was incorrect about accusing somebody of someone saying he was being handheld.
He's saying it's not me. Okay, never mind. I read it wrong, and now I will publicly apologize because I am a bigger man, and I will say I think you're correct. I misread it, and I'm sorry.
Right there, Phil's apparently a bigger man compared to the person he insulted. I'll be the bigger man. The person did nothing wrong in the fucking first place. They didn't need to apologise for anything, Phil, because you fucking accused them of an attack that didn't fucking happen. But Phil's going to be the bigger man in that situation. Well, do you want to fucking apologise for doing nothing wrong? Sorry, dash on you.
Bravo.
Sorry, the only way Phil is the bigger man is if the guy is smaller than him. But if we take that into context, Chad, me and you are the bigger men compared to him.
I mean, I'm a bigger man than most. I'll say that. But Phil,
am I.
Yeah, but Phil, listen to Phil fucking keep going on about. It doesn't end there. This is basically clown mode. No sincerity whatsoever to apologies, just full of fucking contrite remarks. It keeps going.
I thought that you were saying that I did. I did not. I know I was not handheld the whole game. So I wholeheartedly apologize. Fuck you, Phil, you piece of shit. How dare you be mistaken and say that to one of your viewers, you ungrateful wretch, you piece of human filth. How dare you, Phil? Darkside Filth. That's what I'm going to call myself from now on, Darkside Filth. Because I made a horrible, horrible mistake, and I said terrible things, and I regret them, but there's no way that you can ever forgive someone for making a mistake in life. So, everyone, make montages and memes about me. Big loser Phil, who insults his viewers. I did misread what he said. I totally read it in a way where I thought that he was saying that I did it, and that's not what he was saying. So, that's my fault.
I know shit, Sherlock. Fucking hell, man.
Congratulations, Phil. You identified yourself perfectly.
Anyway, there's more to the video. I'm not going to play it all. Phil is going live already, as we know. The link to this video is in the chat right now. This is from Snort Hogan. So big up to Snort Hogan. A robust content clip curator himself. Identifying all these kind of things.
And we have a short intro, so...
Oh, cool. I've always kind of wondered... So, Phil's always pissed off. This is the thing I don't get with Phil Burnell, right? So, Phil Burnell has constantly fucking complained about detractors clipping things from his content and uploading them separately. But by that argument, he expects... So, if Phil does something good in a game, how are people meant to expect to fucking wait through 2 hours of fucking shit? Or 1 hour of fucking shit to get to that one good moment? Because that's what he fucking expects from his own audience. And people like neutrals as well. Like, if they want to fucking find one particular fucking moment in a game that they want to fucking see, that's why detractors fucking get all the fucking views, because they fucking make sure that when people search for that particular fucking moment, they're finding it, you know what I mean? Like, we can search DSP incidents, you know, for example, and we know how to find it because detractors have fucking clipped it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a bad example because Phil wouldn't clip that himself, but you get what I'm fucking saying though. Like, fucking Phil... Phil has zero concept of trying to attract an audience and trying to fucking, like, he could clip things from his own streams and have them separate uploads for fucking cool moments in a fucking game. Obviously, he could have had that similar kind of idea with maybe shorts or whatever, but it didn't fucking last long, did it? Because there's rarely fucking good moments in his gameplay anyway. But he generally fucking expects normal fucking people to sit for a whole hour of a random fucking clip of a game that's got 26 fucking parts just to find one particular moment where you can just go to the detractor channel and maybe fucking see it there instead. It also has fucking baffled me why he thinks his ways doing it is better. But there you go. But yeah, before we even begin Bingo, guys, we have autocams, we have Monterey Bay, we have Vancouver, quite a wet day in Vancouver, but the original cam from Vancouver, this kind of first cam here, the wee side cam thing, this is back here, and I'll just go to live, just so I can get a wee fucking... Go, fucking, hurry up, fucking, for fuck's sake, go and refresh. There we go, fucking hurry. So this is the autocam from the Vancouver Aquarium. Not a nice day at all, but at least you got plenty of toys to play with in the water. Whee! There's one, I thought I was going to grab that pink thing there. Whee! Yeah. I didn't even realise this fucking wee bastard came out of nowhere in the top right. Yes. But there we go. He was fucking hidden like fucking ninja. Anyway.
And there's a little fight.
Yeah, there. Yeah. We'll get away from the violence, you know, so who's a child-friendly stream, we've got to hide the violence from the auditors. Anyway, so bingo, guys. You guys are both guests. I've got a wee idea for the bingo card that you're about to see before you today. New centre square today, and it's filled to say the word obviously. The word obviously. So I need a number. Dashi, give me a number first.
72,976,313.
Give me another number. It's not fucking so weird. I have no idea. No. Fuck's sake. I was going to combine both your numbers.
I thought I was thinking the same thing. I was going to say, Dashy, think of a number, and I was just going to add 1 to it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I fucking hate you both. Fine. I was going to get you guys to pick the card together as a joint effort, but I'm just going to pick it myself now, okay? I'm picking 69.
Okay.
Well spot.
I was going to fucking combine your numbers and add them together or some pish whatever, but nah, you guys had to fucking go.
Oh, no, you think of a number and I add 1. Yeah.
Okay, we'll try again. Dash, pick a number.
72,006.
Dido, you pick a number.
1.
72,000. What was that Dash number again?
72,006.
So, and then plus 1 is 7. Yeah. So, we're going to go for the 72,007th bingo card of randomisation. I enter... Matt, well, I actually fucking took a solid 3 seconds. I actually did fucking randomise 72,000 times. I've never actually seen it take. Usually it's instant. Usually it's a fucking instant randomisation, but I actually fucking did that 72,000 times. I've never fucking gone that high before. So, the bingo card we have before us today looks like the following. I've got Phil to say Twitter or X, him to say business, that being said, shout out to that being said, hate to say, and detractor or trolls. Then I got Phil to say sister channel, addition, I would argue, here's the thing, and him making a weird noise. For Joe, it's still saying no exaggeration, sound good, him saying obviously, food talk, and him saying support. Fourth row is Phil pointing at a text on the screen, him being all clown mode, him burping, him saying you guys, and him saying something style. The fifth and final row is Phil having dead air, him discussing drama, him saying react, him giving a leaning ban to somebody, and finally, him touching his ear.
The ear touch.
Yeah. quite a strong card today, I think. Might be the first time we've seen Sister Channel appear on the card. I've had it on us for a wee while, but we've just been unlucky not to have it be a part of the card for a while. So yeah, let me actually just fast forward full stream. Oh, actually, if I can. Oh, like fuck me, man! Look at his face today. Jesus Christ, Phil.
The stench, the face of death.
What in the fuck, man? That's just immediate potential thumbnail material right there. Anyway, so guys, plenty of ways for us to try and, the aim of the game, of course, for bingo is to try and get a full house on the bingo card you see before you, and there's plenty of ways for us to get free spaces for the bingo card you see. For example, if Phil snorts 20 times, or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us all a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes from his audience and blows bubbles for him before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will give us all a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream right here, not only does that give us a free space as well before we finish playing bingo, but of course you guys also get to see the amazing bubbles animation made by the excellently talented Pixar Animations. So there we go, plenty of ways for us to get free spaces, and one way you guys are in direct control of, so please like the stream. 100 likes before I finish playing bingo gives us a free space, and it could be a difference between a full house and not a full house.
Question from the gallery. It already says 12 burps and 13 snorts.
Oh, I forgot to reset that. That's my bad. That's my bad. I knew I was going to do something. Yeah, that'll also the stats from the previous the previous night's bingo. I just completely forgot to reset it. So there we go. Everything else was set up. I had a chat ready to go and everything else. I didn't even fucking bored looking at the top of the screen. I usually do remember to set up as well, but there we go. But it's back to 0 for both sides. There we go. Good spot. Thank you very much for whoever pointed out to you. Whoever pointed out, thank you very much. So, of course, the aim of the game is to try and get a full house 25 out of 25, and if I do get a full house of 25 out of 25, one of you guys can potentially win a bingo prize, but only if you've left a comment on a community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. D-Dog.
Yes.
I don't think you've got your name on there.
No, I don't. Because I feel bad being a moderator and taking people's money, so...
Don't be a dick and put your name on.
Excuse me?
No, Dashy. What was it? It's fine. What was it? But I was the last sort of like the last. I'm sort of like the intern moderator, so interns don't get paid.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Just put your name on there so you can be a potential fucking winner.
Fine.
Jesus, man.
You realise how long I had to wait to get fucking paid for winning this?
Hey, it's in between paydays. I'm skint. Still am, but anyway. But anyway, full house means, if we can hurry for that, we can decide the winner 2 different ways. We can either do a wheel spin, or we can do marbles to determine the winner. So there we go. Marbles would be kind of fun, yeah, sure. But make sure that you let a comment on the community post linked in the description of the live stream if you want to have a chance of winning if we do get a full house. And all of that has been said, I think we can now go live. Let's just fucking play the game of bingo. So, good luck everyone. Here we fucking go. Let's, I guess, time go. Anything you guys want to say before we crack on with things? Good.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, that fucking. I think Vega wanted us to fucking say DSP. Shut the fuck up, DSP.
Fuck up.
I don't know. Vega can clip that, I guess.
Philip, please shut the fuck up.
There we go. Vega, you can clip that. There you go. Fucking mission accomplished. Right, let's crack on with bingo.
Good morning, everyone.
Wee bit quick. Hold on. Let me just boost his audio straight away. I wasn't sure.
We should do a duet version of this.
Boost 1.25.
Oh, 1.25, definitely, yeah. But that's for sure a good shout there. Okay, cool. But here we go.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got quite a bit to talk about, including me finishing up not 1, but 2 of my ongoing playthroughs during yesterday's content. In addition, there's actually a significant amount of pretty interesting and informative game news to talk about today. So, all this and more on today's Level 1 podcast.
Hold on a second.
That was it.
No, I know. I need to change the picture. We've had this picture before, so I need to kind of randomize. So he said addition. Is there anything else he said there? That's on the card here, the bingo card. What can we make
him
it
about
here?
him finishing stuff, and then I just tuned out.
We'll go this one. I clicked drama by mistake, so I had to untick it. But
Does him speaking count as a weird noise?
hang on. Let me just see it again one more time. It was a short intro anyway, but let me just fucking make sure. Addition was definitely said though. Bear with me here.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we've got quite a bit to talk about, including me finishing up not 1, but 2 of my ongoing playthroughs during yesterday's content. In addition, there's actually a significant amount of pretty interesting and informative game news to talk about today. So, all this and more on today's Level 1 podcast.
Alright, so I don't know if I can have anything, else other than that. But,
Yeah.
shite intro. Here we go, right, so, guys, close attention, bingo card. I mean, if anything appears on the card, if Phil does or says anything on the card, and we miss it, please tag us in chat, and we'll try and catch it, whatever, and just, make sure we get it, okay? So, we do miss things sometimes, bugs, bingo mechanics, nothing we can do. But yeah, we're trying to get a full house here. If we miss anything, please let us know, guys.
But we did nothing wrong.
Alrighty. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of October, 2023. I'm DSP, and I welcome you all here to the show. I hope you're all doing well. And as usual, if not, I hope that we can put a smile on that face regardless with some interesting topics, okay? So, the busy fall gaming season swings forward. The fall is finally here. I've now had fall weather for a couple of days. It's actually very cool and wet outside. Puts me in the mood, right? For all the new game releases and all the fun. And the good news is, yesterday I finished up 2 ongoing playthroughs, which now clears the schedule. This will now allow me to focus in on the playthroughs that I'm doing and the new playthroughs that will be added, within the next coming weeks, and will allow me to actually make significant progress as opposed to be hung up on these lingering playthroughs that I'm not finishing. Also, because I did finish both the Resident Evil 4 DLC and Lies of P yesterday, this gives me a unique perspective on now what we're going to be doing in the next week or so, schedule-wise. And directly as a result of our discussions yesterday, this is going to help me to determine how and why I go about covering what I cover, notably the Modern Warfare 3 beta. Because yesterday we had a big discussion about it on this very podcast. I enjoyed playing it a lot the other night, but for some odd reason, it was actually one of the slowest supported streams I'd done in weeks to months, and I didn't understand why. What was the correlation? But I was going to push forward regardless.
Did he say
and play it
support?
again.
Yeah, I did.
Lowest supported, yes, a good shout, a good spot. There we go.
He sounds so unenthusiastic, and I mean that more than usual.
And keep in mind, this is a sped up Phil. Can you imagine how more bored he would sound at normal speed?
Like drunk Phil yesterday.
Pretty much, yeah.
Can you replace him with Eeyore?
Jesus, man.
Oh, good.
Brian's got a question about microphones. Is someone microphone getting fucked over, or apparently someone's having mic issues, on the stream's end. They're hearing some mic issues. It's not me anyway, I don't touch my mic, so...
Mine's push to talk.
Right, I don't know.
What was it? You getting feedback from me?
I don't know, Brian's just asking anyway. It was for a couple of moments apparently, but apparently it seems fine now, I guess, no one else has said anything.
Okay. I did move my mic to mute because I did cough, but I didn't want to snort or anything like that into the mic.
It may have been that then. It may have been like you moving the mic at the time if it was like on at the time. It may have been that, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, there is an update on that. It's not necessarily if I'm doing it, but when.
Thanks, Adam.
Okay,
It
because
sounds
today,
good.
actually, it's not exactly how I thought today originally was going to be, schedule-wise. They changed. I guess they didn't change it, but it's just a weird thing with this beta. Let me explain during the show, okay? So, let's talk. I mean, what a great day yesterday. Wrapping up all the stuff that I had to wrap up. Today we have a bunch of game news stories. So if you're interested in gaming news, you're in the right place. I think we have 3 major stories to cover, and they're pretty significant today. So even follow-ups to stories from, that were the big stories from the last couple of weeks, and that's a great thing. So, buckle in and get ready for a spooky autumn ride of the Level 1 podcast. I don't think there's going to be anything spooky on the show. But anyway, all right, let's talk about yesterday. Okay, yesterday was a very fun day where I wrapped up 2 different playthroughs. The first stream was Resident Evil 4's Separate Ways DLC, wrapping up on hardcore difficulty, okay? First of all, people had told me originally that this DLC is 5 hours long. Again, it's just a blatant lie, unless you're playing it on, like, baby easy mode, and you're rushing through, and you're not reading any of the logs, and you're not exploring, and you're not doing anything optional, and you're not upgrading your weapons. I mean, that's the only way I could see beating this in 5 hours, honestly. If you take a look at my playthrough, it's not like I was constantly dying, and I was on hardcore, and I was not constantly dying or having many issues with it. Yeah, there was a couple times when I got stuck on a boss and, it took me maybe 20 minutes to beat it or whatever, but that's a far cry from, oh, I got really hung up and it extended my playthrough for hours and hours. Now, I am an interactive streamer, and being an interactive streamer, I talk with you guys, I do shout-outs. That absolutely did happen, all right, during the course of the playthrough, for sure. I'm well aware that did happen. And so, maybe that's one of the reasons why my playthrough, was longer than a lot of people's, perhaps. But I just think people tend to over-exaggerate.
We cannot count that as a leaning ban unless Phil says it. He could have just been timing someone out for all we know. He could have just been checking something on his laptop. Maybe a pop-up popped up on his fucking laptop. We have no idea. Unless Phil confirms he's banning someone, we have no way to determine, which is why we need Phil to confirm it himself.
Okie dokie.
In the past, we could have just fucking checked like raw fill or whatever, you know what I mean, and seen someone's name disappear as soon as it fucking leans in, you know. But no, that doesn't work these days because that doesn't actually happen anymore, does it? You don't see the fucking messages just vanish, do you?
Still do, but I have to catch it. But I'm watching like 4 screens at the present moment, so.
No, Jesus, man. Yeah, unless Phil confirmed that we can't really do much if they confirm leaning bans.
Either go way too long or way too short. Whenever I ask how long is this game, how long is this DLC, how long will it take me to beat it, I can never really estimate, you know? If I get 2 numbers, I try to figure out somewhere in the middle, right? But in this case, a lot of people were saying it was a much shorter playthrough than it really was going to be. This took me 9.5 hours to beat. So even having played it as 2 daytime streams, you know, earlier this week and last week, I had to do a whole other major stream, and then I had to go extra long on this stream in order to beat the game. Now, overall, what are my thoughts about the Separate Ways DLC? It's a good value for $10, let me tell you. Since it's around 9.5 hours of gameplay, okay, if you're not an interactive streamer, maybe it's 8 hours. It's still pretty good amount of gameplay for only $10, all right? Graphics are still great. The gameplay elements are still sound. There's a few new things in there, like using the grappling hook to maneuver around, and being able to fight similar or the same bosses from different perspectives using Ada is kind of neat. Seeing her story is kind of neat. Although admittedly it's a little confusing because they did kind of change her story a little bit from what it was in the original Resident Evil 4. Wesker showing up multiple times during the DLC, like, what is going on here? He was never even present in the original Resident Evil 4, besides maybe comms, communication with her. Why is he actually physically here? It's really confusing. Anyway, it's a fine DLC. However, I'll be honest here. It doesn't really add anything new. It's not like there's new enemy types, there's new areas, there's new experiences. All it is kind of a shuffling around of everything that was already in the major campaign of Resident Evil.
I hear Jasper. I heard a tingle of the bell there. Also, it's a fucking DLC. Why would you expect a brand new experience of a game in a DLC?
No, it's worse. It's a DLC of another character's perspective in the same place. It's like basically Mario and Luigi, and you go and you play Luigi's DLC, and you play Luigi, and he's in Donkey Kong.
Shock horror, you know what I mean? DLC fucking use the same maps. Like fucking GTA, like fucking GTA 4, you had like the Ballad of Gay Tony and the Lost and Damned add-ons as well as DLC. Same maps, exact same maps, with different gaming experiences, essentially, just the way stories go.
I think he expects a new game for free. That's
pretty much.
That's what he wants.
Pretty fucking much.
For remake, the one new thing that's added is so short-lived and so not really utilized. Let me just put it this way: you go to one area where there's this mutated creature, and it kind of chases you to a facility, and you think, oh, this is gonna be like a whole level, and there'll be boss fights against this guy. Oh no, it's like 10 minutes. You just go through, you read a couple logs, you kill a couple enemies, and then there's a quick time event at the end, and you're done. It's over. You're like, wow, that was the one new element they added to the whole DLC. It's over before it even begins, you know? So, in my opinion, I think it's a fine DLC. I'm not in love with it. It's alright. The way I see it, if you liked Resident Evil 4 Remake a lot earlier this year, and you... Jasper, why are you staring at me? Jasper Kitty, why are you staring at me?
Shut up, bitch!
Didn't give me your allowance?
I don't know. I thought it was alright. Anyway, it's more of the same. It's more of what you like. If you really enjoyed Resident Evil 4 Remake earlier in the year, and you're craving more Resident Evil gameplay, very similar to that, then this DLC is fine. But if you're looking for something special, something different, you know, something better, it's not. It's pretty much the same. And I'll be honest, again, as you know, I criticize these things fairly. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff. The entire final chapter is essentially padding and pretty poorly done, I feel. Like, I feel like the best content is up through Chapter 6. Chapter 7 is the final chapter, and all it really is a couple of gauntlets of enemies that you've already fought before, so it's not fun. The final boss fight against Sadler is completely underwhelming, all right? You're thinking, oh, I'm Ada Wong, so the final boss for this DLC will be epic. You're going to be ziplining all around the area because that's her unique ability, and you're going to be doing multiple facets of boss fight against it. Not at all. You're in one room. It's a long, essentially rectangular-shaped room with some columns in it, all right? There's some random barrel and box placements in this room, and Sadler is a pain in the ass. He has the ability to essentially teleport across the room whenever he feels like. So if you try to put distance between you and him, he'll just teleport right up to you and hit you anyway. And all you do is run back and forth and pummel him with bullets. Like, that's literally it. There's nothing to it. There's
Spoiler
no trick,
much?
There's no gimmick. There's no real uniqueness to it. It's annoying because if he hits you, he takes an insane amount of hell. And sadly, the way that they've designed it, it's RNG. Now, what do I mean by that? When you arrive at the room, there's barrels and boxes in it. If you happen to break the barrels and boxes and it has a bunch of healing items and stuff in it, then you're going to beat him. If you break all the barrels and boxes and it decides to give you a bunch of random crafting items that you can't even use to make useful stuff, you're screwed. So the game randomly decides if you can beat him or not. That's really stupid. Like, there was one time I broke it open and there was like 7 green herbs, and another time I broke it open and there was 1. How is that? How does it make any sense? If you have a boss fight like that, you should have a pre-established items in the room so everyone has a fair chance of beating him. Not, oh, one person gets lucky and gets to one-shot him because there's a bunch of healing, and the other person can barely, survive at all. It's really dumb. Also, I will say this, the whole dodge mechanic in the game sucks. It sucked in Resident Evil 4, the original, and it sucks.
I mean, Phil was complaining about a boss, the final boss, taking a whole bunch of fucking health off him, but as Wardog just sums up, he took a lot of damage because it was on fucking hardcore mode. Also,
exactly. And also, you can't have this stuff in the same place and all the rest of it because people will just do pattern. Doesn't he hate pattern plays and all the rest of it, or flowchart or whatever he calls it?
Depends what fucking reason, I guess.
What you do is, if it was all in the same place, he'd use the guide for it.
Yeah.
Kill him. I see pigs playing RNG. Fucking hell. It's pretty much, But yeah, and also August Stevenson says he just unironically described nearly every boss fight in video games. Pretty fucking much.
Yes. No wonder he hates the Binding of Isaac.
I mean, for somebody that cries out for fucking variety and something unique, when games do something kind of unique and is not fucking predictable, it fucking cries.
Exactly.
In this DLC, by the time that the dodge prompt appears on the screen, and you go to react to it by...
Wait, what was he doing to Jasper there? Like, he simbered Jasper in the hope that he'd fucking say something randomly. Like, you see that shit?
Yeah, I saw it.
And it sucks in this DLC. By the time that the dodge prompt appears on the screen, and you go to react to it by...
Poor wee fucking cat.
Do not yeet me, father. Do not yeet me to the sky.
As if Phil could fucking...
Oh, but he'll never exploit Jasper, to get views or anything like that, so,
Pressing circle, it's usually already too late. You get hit. So why even have a quick time dodge prompt if the game doesn't actually give you a fair chance to press it? Now, maybe it's a shorter window because I'm playing on hardcore, but it's a critical component of the game. You have to do it to win in these boss fights, and it's just too fast. It's really stupid that they did that.
Pause for a second, Jad.
So, to me...
Okay.
No fucking shit, Phil. Yeah. It is hard. It is a short timer because you're at the hardest fucking difficulty. If you want baby mode, go play baby mode.
Burger.
So yeah, big ups to Anthony for pointing out that he said react.
Yay!
Because I think he said it earlier on during him describing the boss and how you can fucking teleport to you and you can't fucking react to stuff or whatever, things like that, it's why. But floor down, and as you see, this is an artwork by Dark to Phil.
We're at 62 likes already?
Holy shit. This stream popping off.
Yes.
It's amazing what special guests can do for a stream's performance,
I didn't like the final boss fight. I thought that they should have implemented a lot more uniqueness to the whole 8 Wong gameplay, and they didn't. It just felt like you could have been Leon in this boss fight, and it would have been exactly the same. I don't know why they implemented it like that, because it felt very, very underwhelming. And then there's a final gauntlet. Basically, your goal is to pick up the rocket launcher and get to Leon and give him the rocket launcher. And at this point, it all feels the same. It's pretty much the same as the rest of the game. No new enemy types, nothing challenging. It's just kill a million generic enemies, get ammo, kill a million generic enemies, heal yourself, kill more generic enemies. It's just the same thing over and over, and it's just a grind. So all of Chapter 7 actually kind of sucks, I feel. Like, I think everything up to Chapter 7 is fine, and then Chapter 7 just kind of, okay, you outsayed your welcome. You obviously ran out of ideas. You couldn't even make a unique boss fight. It was kind of a disappointment.
Wait. Did he say obviously? Did he just say obviously?
Obviously a boss fight.
Also, is this a potential thumbnail here, depending on the face? Hold on. Oh my god, it gets better. Hold the fuck on, hold on. Let's go full screen for the audience as well. So
to the fruit flies, it's a trap.
Balls. Is that as good as it gets? I don't know. We've had better ones, though. We've had better ones. I do usually just trust Ravens, Dolphin, and Hoodlums to pick my thumbnails for me. They managed to pick the left side of the thumbnail for my today's bingo, by the way. The right side we got
it's the double-fisted hands.
Yeah, exactly. The right side of Phil holding his nose, we kind of got that ourselves, you know what I mean? Of course, D-Dog as well, you kind of submitted your own little picture as a Quiplash winner. Not to rub it in or anything, or you're not going to fucking ride that victory for a long time, but yes, well done.
Hey, I'm going to take the wins when I get them.
Wins one random game of Quiplash, rides in that glory fair. It's your version of fucking fourth place at Evil.
Exactly.
But anyway, nah. Funny wee face from Phil, but did Phil say obviously? Let's just kind of confirm this.
Chapter 7 actually kind of sucks, I feel. Like, I think everything up to Chapter 7 is fine, and then Chapter 7 just kind of, okay, you outstayed your welcome. You obviously ran out of ideas.
Yeah, you obviously ran out of ideas, so yeah, we can take off obviously.
Burger.
Obviously.
You couldn't even make a unique boss fight. You know, it was kind of a disappointing end, in my opinion. But overall, the DLC was fine. It was entertaining for what it was. It was a perfect time to play it during, you know, October spooky season, so I'm glad we did. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you didn't see it yet,
did he try to sneak a burp in?
It looked like he suppressed it. That face he made here, round about here actually, it looks like he suppressed the fucking burp. If I just rewind a wee bit, you know.
My opinion. But overall, the DLC...
Yeah, there, right there. So it looks like he kind of just held it in. So I'm not counting it as a burp. He will definitely fucking burp. It's inevitable. But nah, he suppressed that quite well for once. I'm not counting it. He didn't burp. People tell me if I can count it. He held that bastard in.
No burp.
There was no actual burp because it's like when you want to fucking sneeze and you fucking suppress it, even though you're kind of in the act of almost sneezing, he held that shit back.
He was fine. It was entertaining for what it was. It was a perfect time to play it during, you know, October spooky season.
No, Fox, we're not counting it.
And I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you didn't see it yet, check out the finale. And definitely a lead into Resident Evil 5 Remake, which sucks because I didn't want Resident Evil 5 Remake. I definitely wanted, like, Code Veronica or Zero. But the ending of this game absolutely seems like that's exactly what they're going for. That Resident Evil 5 Remake is on the horizon. Okay? Okay. Now, last night was the conclusion of Lies of P. I actually have a lot to say about this one. So... there will be spoilers, just to forewarn everyone. I have to kind of tell you about spoilers. I'm not going to 100% spoil, but there will be some spoilers
like
here.
You did with Resident Evil?
If you're not interested, I recommend you skip ahead maybe like 5-10 minutes, because I have a lot to say about the game overall.
Oh, guys, I guess we're skipping ahead 5-10 minutes then, guys,
Yes, well, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Nah, we must endure it. I'm sorry, guys. If you don't want spoiled as well, just be also, I mean, when you come back, nah, we must endure, we must.
In general, about last night's stream, okay? So last night, where did I leave off? Well, I left off at the final boss of the game. And I don't think this is much of a spoiler to anyone. You know, it's Manus, Simon Manus, the alchemist. You know, the entire game, he's been the one behind the scenes orchestrating everything, making it so the Ergo focuses on this big tower on Alchemist Island, and he's essentially trying to become a god by focusing all this Ergo energy, okay? So, I jumped right back into the game where people had actually told me, oh, are you aware that there's a super secret that you didn't get, and you should absolutely get it because you did all the things in the game required to get it. And I was like, oh no, I had no clue. So, if you don't remember, the entirety of the game is called Lies of P. One of the elements of the game is many times the game asks you to make a dialogue choice, and you can actively choose to tell the truth or lie. Well, being that the game is called Lies of P, the entire game I chose to lie. So what ends up happening
like
is,
you always do.
Eventually you find a portrait of a boy, and you find out later on this boy is actually Geppetto's son Carlo. And then once you hang this portrait up in the hotel, which serves as the hub of the game, every time you tell a lie, a big wooden stick grows out of the nose of the portrait.
Double ear.
So you got this big 3D wooden stick getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger over the course of the game every time you tell a lie, all right? So you got to be thinking, there's something's going to come of this, you know? But the entirety of the game, it doesn't. You know, 30 hours in, it's still just there. It's growing, but nothing ever really happens, all right? Well, here I am at the end of the game ready to beat it, and people are like, oh, so you didn't realize you skipped it. I was like, skipped it? Skipped what? Oh, well, I finally told enough lies during the final segment of the game that it unlocked the secret reward for lying all game. Oh, what is that? So what happens is you go back to the hotel, and the nose comes off the portrait and morphs into a like almost like a kung fu like bow staff that's made of gold. And I guess what it kind of reminded me of Son Goku, you know, from
hang on,
you know, the lore of
when did kung fu use weapons?
No idea.
Basically, I think I know what he's on about. Sorry, I've been away for the past few minutes dealing with something more interesting than fail.
Oh, touching grass?
I'd rather not say at the minute. I'll explain afterwards.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I mean, I love how Phil is like, I didn't get my hand held throughout this whole entire fucking game, whatever, and then right now he's admitting, yeah, everyone was telling me, go back, do this, do that, and like, where's my fucking secret thing? Where's my secret reward? And he's gonna pretend it didn't get his fucking hand held it the whole entire fucking time. This is basically fucking chat plays the game. It always has been. It has been for years, even in Twitch days. It's always been like that. As soon as fucking Phil started live streaming, it's been the chat, and it's their responsibility to fucking play the game on Phil's behalf. Phil was a puppet for the chat.
It reminded me of like his staff, and I was like, oh crap, I wonder if it's any good. It's really good. Like the staff is super good. Like you can tell the moveset is really, really, really good, and it's fast. It doesn't use a lot of stamina, and it probably causes a ton of stagger. The problem is you get it at the very end of the game. So since you're at the end of the game, unless you haven't leveled other weapons, you will not have enough items to level this weapon up and make it significantly good. You know, I tried it against a couple enemies. I was like, wow, it's fast. It stuns. The problem was that it wouldn't allow me to do a lot of damage because I didn't level it up. So like, I need like 3 more levels in order to make it do good damage, and I didn't have
starting to shimmy.
You know, I didn't have the components, the crafting components to do it. So I loved it. I was like, wow, this is great. If you do all these optional dialogue choices over the course of the game, you get a super secret weapon at the end. Sadly, it's really for New Game Plus. All right. So anyway, so then I went back and I rededicated myself. So let's beat this. I actually beat Simon Manus within what, 3 tries? It wasn't long at all. It was pretty fast for me to beat Simon Manus. And then after that, what happens is a big twist. Now I'm not going to spoil the twist. But basically, you're presented with a shocking decision. You must make a decision. And when you make the decision, you either end the game early and get the bad ending, or you go into the true final boss of the game. All right? And it's a 2-phaser, but I didn't know that. So, first time I'm fighting the first phase of this boss, I'm like, all right, this seems really easy. I was like, I don't know, this boss seems kind of slow. It deals a lot of damage, but it seems kind of slow. And it almost seems like this is the build-up. Like, this is not going to be a major deal. I guarantee you there's got to be a second form of this boss, right? So then I get to the second
form. Yeah, he looks up guides. He looks up guides and fucking knows what's fucking happening. The fucking benefit of fucking having to stop in between streams before the final fucking boss to know what's coming up. Phil acting like some sort of goddamn fucking psychic. Come on, yeah, this looks to me like a second phase. Yeah, this doesn't seem strange at all. No, Phil has no fucking... There's no way that Phil's that fucking clairvoyant and fucking knows what's fucking coming up in game. There's no fucking way.
It's like he complains about the air conditioning not being cold enough or the sun coming through his thing, walks away from his chair, goes and reads a guide, comes back. Okay, now I seem to know how to do these things.
Emergency toilet break, flicks through fucking game FAQs. Oh, okay, now I know what to do. Comes back. What a big shit I had there. Okay, here's how to fucking do this thing. Fucking idiot, man.
Form of the boss, and I'm fighting the form. Like, okay, so the second form is very fast. Okay, and has a lot of attacks, but again, like nothing really overwhelming in the second form of the boss. It just seems like you need to get to that form with a lot of health or whatever. And I'm like, so there's got to be a third phase, and that would make sense. This is the super secret final boss of the game. There's got to be a third phase. So I think I want to say I replayed the final boss 3 times. And on the 3rd time, I actually beat the second form. And I'm like, okay, here we go. 3rd form. I can't imagine what this is going to be. This is going to be wild. And then the game popped an achievement and the game ended. And I was like, what? Now, why did I react like that? Because I had heard that there were streamers who spent upwards of 5 hours trying to beat the final secret boss of this game. That it was so hard for them that they spent hours upon hours grinding on this boss to try to defeat it, and they couldn't do it. Like they were like defeated or whatever.
But they didn't get their hand held for the entire fucking game by stream chat, Phil.
And also lying through the whole entire game to get the cheats.
And also, as brilliantly pointed out there by Warder Leader, the boss got nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he seems to fucking complete. And Phil covered that as well. Phil mentioned that before, that the final boss got fucking nerfed. And he seems to have forgotten that little bit of information now. So I wonder if will someone remind him the final boss got nerfed, or is he just going to fucking sit here, just fucking being all smug. Oh, other guys took 5 hours to fucking beat it. I beat it in 3 fucking tries.
Okay, and when I beat it, I was like, so immediately, of course, here comes the hater brigade. They all.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the hater brigade.
Come on, say the top. Say detractors and trolls. Come on, we need a thing.
Nah, it's probably a bunch of people maliciously reminding them that the final boss got nerfed.
All stormed the street and they're like, you see, the only reason that you beat that boss so quickly is because they nerfed it.
They did, though.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that's the reason I beat it quickly, but there's no denying the fact that, the final boss was nerfed massively.
Remember, they nerfed the game. They nerfed everything in the game. And I said, no, they did not. Oh, yes, they did, Phil. Why don't you just admit it? Why don't you admit you couldn't beat the game legit? Why don't you just admit the only reason you beat the end of this game is because... I was like, no. They didn't nerf it.
Hold on, what? Hold on. I have heard from reliable sources, including Phil himself, who's not a reliable source, that they nerfed the final boss. And now he's saying that's wrong.
The only reliable sources to Phil are Phil and Twitter.
And Phil.
Is Phil lying about the final boss being nerfed and his playthrough
And
only?
possibly his secret source that he makes for his, you know.
He doesn't even listen to his own podcast, so why would he believe it?
I'm confused.
So I pulled up the patch notes live. All right? Here's what they nerfed in the game. The mini bosses, okay, now stagger easier and have less HP. The bosses of the Archduke, the King of Puppets, and the Simon Manus boss fight were made easier, meaning their HP was reduced and they became easier to stagger. They also added more crafting items to the game. They also made it so that you had more carrying capacity. So, if any thing is to be justified here, I will admit, yes, by the time I got to the end of the game, I have more carrying capacity. So maybe I was able to have a little bit more armor, right? And maybe an extra amulet, I don't know, compared to what other streamers had by the time they got to the end of the game or whatever it may be. But that's it. The final boss was not altered. It's exactly the same for everyone, okay? So I love that you get these idiots who absolutely have to try to discredit any possible thing that I could do that's good. They did.
Hold on. I'm certain, as are a lot of fucking people, that Phil said that, Phil himself said the final boss got nerfed. Final boss, or nerfed, maybe nerfed. We'll search Peppa Go for the word nerfed. He talked about it, apparently he talked about it in Daily Crap as well. But it's a few days ago. Hang on, I was definitely on a podcast as well, so let me just fucking filter this by podcast. This was a few days ago.
Just wants
right here, I think.
His gold star. Yes, Mr. Burnell, you can have your gold star and you can stand down now. Thank you for your show and tell.
So hold on, what's he saying here?
To actually scale it. Now you can just easily go zoop right off the tower, right? It's not a big deal. So that's definitely an improvement there. The combat has been significantly nerfed.
Oh, the combat has been fucking nerfed. Well, fuck that shit, hold on. Look at the combat.
Troy looking for patch.
Same podcast later on, okay? Boss has been nerfed, he says here. Let's see what it says.
Tonight, relatively quickly, right? I don't know how much is left in the game past that boss. So I guess we'll have to see what's next, after that boss. But from what I'm to understand, this is what people are saying now. The final boss of the game has been nerfed to the point...
Thank you, Phil. Thank you very much for confirming they are fucking going back on what you fucking said. What I would have said in the chat, if the boss before the final boss was nerfed to stagger easier and to have less health, he would go into the final boss with more health. So, fuck me, man. So is Phil just bullshitting us now? Because he said one thing on his fucking podcast a few days ago, and now he's saying something different. To try and make himself appear more impressive or something? Who cares? Does anyone care?
He's a stupid gamer. Give him that gold star.
I don't fucking care what they fucking make an inflatable fucking crown that says final boss winner. Jesus, man.
Oh, I could do that.
And Eddie says...
Yeah, well, you get to give yourself a crown that says, Quick Plus winner?
Yeah. Eddie B43 says he's really fucked himself over by admitting with the carry boost he had an extra perk. Exactly. So the fucking nerfs to the game, the patches to the fucking game, clearly has benefited him compared to the fucking previous experiences of playing with the game for the first time not long after it came out. They were struggling with the game because it was harder for them, because there was less carry capacity, because the final bosses had not been nerfed as much yet, and all other kind of mini bosses in between. There's a lot of problematic bosses for people to try and get through in the game. Hence the fucking patches from before. But now Phil is saying that the final boss has not been nerfed. A few days ago, he said the final boss had been nerfed.
Who absolutely have to try to discredit any possible thing that I could do that's good. They did it with Sekiro. Do you remember what happened with Sekiro? By the end of Sekiro, I had gotten pretty good at the game, at parrying particularly. And so when I actually got to the final bosses and challenges of the game, it wasn't really kicking my ass anymore. Do you remember the final boss of Sekiro when everyone said, oh, it takes everyone, again, like 5 hours to beat it?
Don't remember
I beat it in
any
20
of that.
minutes. My final part of Sekiro was insanely underwhelming and like an anticlimax because everyone's expecting this giant epic showdown final boss, and I just like do this. Spank him around. And people couldn't handle that. They got upset. Oh, Sekiro's ruined. Ruined? Why? Because I didn't get dominated by the final boss? How does that even make sense, right? By the way, hold on a second. I'm going to close my blinds a little more because as you can see, it's getting brighter now.
He's got to go read those cheat codes.
Seattle
down, B, A, select, start.
So, apparently, You know, the end of Lies of P is an incredibly similar situation where basically, number one, I learned to parry pretty well. Like, I wasn't parrying great, but I was parrying on the fly.
He might have fought it.
And that helps a ton in a boss fight like that.
Burger.
Number two, my build. My build is Dex, meaning I was able to dodge a lot more.
Sorry, your build is Dex.
It's like some Dex build. I mean,
I know. Yeah. I'm making the joke.
Oh, was it a joke? I'm sorry. I'll remember to laugh next time, okay? That's mean. I'm sorry. Also, this freeze frame. Hold on, this freeze frame. That's not a bad fill face.
Yes.
How do we?
He's looking at that fruit fly.
Is it worth? Hold on. Okay.
All right, AI. Let's see if you could do better than I can. I've worked out how to get rid of backgrounds now.
I'm a lazy bastard. I just use a website. I use a snipping tool.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got the website ready to go. Is it automatically copy and paste? It does as well. There we go. The press side fill.
I'll give that. Clap.
There we go. Fuck me, man. Anyway. Phil gazing up at the gin on a Total Wine shelf, says Banana Jones.
No, he's looking at a noose.
Phil's like, it's only like a tie and knot. It's just a rope, god damn it.
Use a lot more attacks and not run out of stamina. I was using the gun arm, so that allowed me once a fight to dodge around and get a bunch of chunks of extra damage pretty much for free. And I really feel that this was one of the key things to my success in Lies of P's conclusion. At the end of the game, if you search everywhere, you find an optional box. You take it to the hotel, and one of the vendors sells you a special grindstone. And this grindstone is incredibly unique. It is an auto parry grindstone. So during any fight, you use this grindstone, and for about 30 seconds, anything you block becomes a perfect parry. Yeah, that helped an insane amount in these final bosses, because it allowed me to get through these giant attack flurries that they have and stun them. You know, and the final boss, absolutely. Like, I blocked a ton of attacks, he got stunned, and that's it. Now it's time to get a big, you know, stun, visceral, and you end up doing giant chunks off their health bar with that auto parry. So, I feel like it was a combination of me actually getting pretty good at the game, not top level, but pretty good at the game, and having a good build for the ending. You know, maybe people went through this game only using one weapon, and they get to the end, oh my god, this slow-ass weapon doesn't work on the final boss. Yeah, that's why, and I was saying this too last night, is that when you're a content creator and you're making a playthrough for an audience, it's different than just playing the game for yourself. If you're playing a game for yourself, do whatever you want. It's a single-player experience. No one should care about how you play it. If you enjoy playing with one weapon, great. If you enjoy playing with a variety of weapons, great. If you respec and change your build, whatever. If you summon, who cares?
Ooh.
We have a guest.
We have a guest.
We have a guest.
Sorry, I mute myself. I'm trying to paint stuff here, and it's fucking pissing me off. So, let's just break this down. He got a weapon that's broken, a secret weapon, because the chat told him. Most streamers who play this game on stream, they tell the chat no backseating, or you will be banned. And they have mods on there that make sure that they don't backseat because of that. And they don't tell him anything because that ruins the game. He, as you pointed out, he's got a fucking more carry space, so he can carry more shit. The final boss before the final boss is being nerfed hard into the fucking ground, so he's got more health. He has an auto parry weapon or item that still makes it easier for him because he doesn't have to fucking time it because he just holds the button and it auto parries for him. And you know what I mean? So like he's running around with like more health, more perks, more everything, and he's trying to one up all these other streamers. I'm pretty sure when he was going through AC6, he was having issues. And that game got nerfed too. But he takes so long to fucking play the games that they get nerfed. Same as fucking Elden Ring. When you got to the big massive dude that had the fucking the one that fires the giant comets down, that got nerfed just before he got to it. So everyone who was Radahn, when people were going against Radahn, it was fucking mental. He gets to Radahn and basically two-shots him because he get nerfed into the ground. And then he tries to come out this big fucking man, I fucking beat this, all these streamers failed. These streamers who play the game when it's meant to be, when it's hard. You're playing it in baby mode. He's crying about fucking Resident Evil 6, I'm taking massive damage. You're playing hardcore. You're going to take more damage.
Exactly.
It's just fucking mental how he's trying to sit here and one up. I did this. My man, you didn't even know there was a weapon until the chat told you you went and got it. If that was a streamer, what would have happened is they would have banned the people who were saying it, and then they would have on purpose not gone and got it.
Especially for a first-time playthrough. You know, it's a first-time playthrough, for fuck's sake. It's meant to be some sort of transparent experience for the fucking content creator, the streamer, to fucking experience everything for themselves and try and figure out, you know, the best way for them to complete the game the first time around themselves to try and entertain their audience.
It's just fucking insane how he's sitting here trying to be this smug asshole to other streamers. Oh, I beat it because I'm badass. No, you beat it when it's nerfed. And you have a broken... The game essentially is nerfed for you at this point. If the final boss isn't nerfed, whatever. The point is, the game is being nerfed to help him, because he can carry more. He can go through the second final boss with more health because it's got less health and it staggers easier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a knock-on effect. You're going to go to the final boss with more of this because this one is reduced in damage and stuff because you can stun it easier. So, yeah, and you're also carrying more thing, which gives you more perks. Some people might only in the game only have 4 perks because that's how they could carry because of the carry limit. He can maybe go through it with 5. So that 5th perk is helping maybe the other perks do more damage and all that shit. It's just fucking mental, and it pisses me off that he sits here trying to act the smug cunt that he is. And it really doesn't work because you just come across a massive cunt.
I mean, if I can beat a game with a chat holding his hand, telling him for the most powerful weapons on the nerf version of the game that he's playing on normal difficulty. Auto Insane's points out he played on normal difficulty.
Mode.
That's not really much of a brag.
Wasn't this... Oh, I nearly said the wrong word there. Wasn't this dumbass also played in hard mode? I know that was Mortal Kombat, I mean. But,
no,
like...
it didn't.
Yeah, there was Mortal Kombat. He started in hard mode and then had to go down to medium mode because he was getting his ass kicked. But it's just like...
Big fucking deal, bitch.
I mean, yeah, okay, you did great in a game, but fucking well, what do you want? You had chat helping you. As I pointed out, most streamers who play these games tell their chat, and there's a fucking thing in their chat as a rule that before even Code Carnage, who's one of the big games that plays with these big games, he will warn chat, no spoilers.
Well, he also played
any spoilers, you're any
backseat
backseat and you're just gone. You're timed out, maybe not banned, but you're timed out.
But does he also play those games on the hardest difficulty, or does he go to normal?
Code Carnage usually plays them in hard.
I had a feeling.
He plays Cyberpunk in hard. But like, the thing is, well, I remember with one point, Dr. Lip was playing a new game, and I think it was Baldur's Gate. He read something in chat by accident, because obviously he's checking chat, and someone had spoiled something. He purposely didn't do that thing. Because it was said like spoiled, so he just bypassed it. He was like, I've read that, I'm not going to do that because that's unfair. So I'm not going to do that now. And that's how it should be.
I just have my... On you go, sorry.
No, I'm fucking just sitting here, and it's just taking me off. As he's trying to basically be this smug asshole.
And he's really smug anyway, because look, every day he's trying to find a reason to fucking feel proud of himself and not... he's got to find some sort of value and meaning in his fucking empty life. So this game, I'm pretty
sure there's people in his fucking chat who are sending him super chats. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's Game Trigger or someone is in there sending him fucking emails and fucking tips on what to do next and some shit.
Yeah,
why? That's not a blind playthrough. You're being coached on how to do it.
Oh yeah, like, he's not a proper genuine. The blind playthroughs have been good. I mean, it's actually interesting to think, has Phil ever actually had a genuine blind playthrough when he's admitted in the past to fucking having game guides next to him to try and burn through them as fast as possible, back in the days where he didn't do live streaming, back in the days where he got the game at a store at midnight and stayed up all night playing the game to get it uploaded as fast as possible for YouTube.
But see, that's fine though, because he's not doing it he's not being helped. He's admitting that he has the guide.
Well,
no problem at all there.
Back then,
he's admitting it.
Back then, no, he didn't admit that, remember, because his stick was blind playthroughs, no bullshit, you know what I mean? And he didn't admit a single thing, only until afterwards, years afterwards, when that fucking on-demand kind of schedule of his, you know, where he wasn't live streaming, when that ended a long time afterwards, he admitted it now In the past, I didn't admit it. Remember, in the past, he was fucking saying, no,
like,
I'm good at games, not
and,
shit.
And the other thing as well, though, was that when he was playing Chrono Trigger, right, he had someone, and I don't remember who it was, constantly emailing him to tips and stuff like that. If you played a game and you know it well enough, you don't need that, right? I played Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 enough to know what to do. Yes, sometimes I'll look up Mass Effect 3 what side missions I can do because I want to have certain characters in it, and certain side missions are locked off by a certain point in the game, and I can't remember because it's, you know, there's such a big game, and he you know, I know how to play the game. I don't need help. I don't need tips, whatever, you know. And it's just, why the fuck is he sitting here trying to be this? Oh, I did all this myself. No, he didn't. You're constantly being tipped, emailed, super chatted, and reading stuff in chat.
My God,
throughout a game.
Eddie B, if you remind us of Minecraft with Papa Vera. Minecraft might have been the worst,
Exactly.
the worst possible game for DSP.
Papa Vera fucking gave him step by step.
Well, he had to. He wanted a game more than anyone else. He fucking gave Phil money regularly, and so he fucking got in and fucking managed to. So and he would like fucking make things in DSP's little world in Minecraft, and Phil would go into it and like look at it like some sort of fucking art gallery exhibition. Look what Papa Vera made for us, guys. This is a game about fucking using your creativity and your imagination to try and do things, fun things in the fucking game. You let your imagination run fucking wild. You want to try and build something cool, some kind of clever machine. You can look up guides, not shit, and look up redstone guides, not shit. How to fucking build this, or build cool wee farms, or explore cool wee areas. No, all Phil did was fish. He was terrified to go to the fucking Nether. He didn't want to fucking go there because of the gas, not shit, try to blow him up and it was lava, and he was like, I don't want to lose my things. Fucking coward. It's a fucking child's game. People play this when they're fucking 4 years old, 5 years old, and they fucking have fun playing it. Phil was scared to fucking go to the Nether in Minecraft. All he fucking did was grab a fishing rod, fish, and fucking talk to his stream chat and wait for donations to come in.
I mean, remember the biggest one that everyone should remember is when he couldn't. He was playing Sekiro, and then he went on break, whatever, came back, and that the kind of big ape thing that if you kill it, it revives. He knew that would happen.
He's been spoiling himself for games for a long fucking time. I mean, the biggest one of all, of course, would be Metal Gear Solid 3. In the comments section, apparently ruined what could have been an amazing this side on play moments when Phil knew what to do when the end killed him.
Oh yeah, like him, yeah, because how you basically kill the end.
Exactly, yeah. And Phil knew straight away what to fucking do. You meant to try and figure it yourself, essentially. But Phil was told beforehand, and he fucking acted like he didn't know. The great act from Phil as well, and he fucking mocked everyone and said, "Ha, chat told me what to fucking do," and people were pissed off at Phil.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, Phil's always been spoiling himself in games. He's always trying to fucking get any sort of help he can get and try and pretend he fucking figure things out himself. You've seen it as well in the chat sometimes. The chat will tell him the right strategy. Phil won't acknowledge it, he'll read it though, and then he'll fucking do exactly what was said and pretend he worked it all by himself.
The one game.
So let's see how. Sorry, go on. No, go on, Dash.
I was going to say the one game I would love to torture Phil with, no phone, no internet, no chat, would honestly be The Binding of Isaac. If any of you've ever played it, or seen Phil's 1 hour playthrough of it, he looks so confused as shit.
He did not like it whatsoever. No, he was very.
I mean, he's crying against Sadler, right? And he's saying, "Oh, it's so bullshit. How it's RNG. It shouldn't be like that." But you're playing a game that is essentially RNG. Even on enemy deaths are RNG that you get an item from, and you're thinking that the end boss has to be this set items. Why? It's RNG. You just got insanely lucky with 6 green herbs.
That's just the way it goes. Yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. RNG. That's as simple as that.
Exactly. RNG works in so many different fucking ways, And if you want a game that's set, don't play a game that's random.
There's no pleasing them. There's no fucking pleasing them. This game's not unique enough. This game's not got enough variety. This game's not got enough fucking, and then the game adds variety. It adds variety. It adds uniqueness. It adds fucking different elements in RNG. And feels like, this is impossible to play. You need good luck to fucking finish this. Fucking fuck off. Just fuck off. There's no pleasing him. There really is no pleasing him. Our games are too fucking similar. Our games are too fucking different. He wants something different. He wants something unique. He wants something brand new. But he won't tell you exactly what he fucking wants. All he'll tell you is what he doesn't fucking want. Jesus Christ, man, just seen a wee message there, like, I wonder, Timo Casella, I wonder if Papa Vera is still doing stuff in Phil's Minecraft. He's stuck in his server for 2 years, waiting for Phil to come back. Papa Vera only showed up for Minecraft, didn't he? I don't think Papa Vera ever showed up anywhere else, ever. Again, he just this is Minecraft, and that was it. Kind of like Jax Raxxer in Street Fighter. Jax Raxxer doesn't really seem to bother his arse any other time. Which kind of...
So Jack shows up for other fighting games, so he doesn't... I remember he showed up for the combat.
Well, yeah, he's a fighting game enthusiast, and okay. So, very specific niche genre of game, though. So, that tells me, obviously, there is some fucking... Phil has some fans here, but obviously they're big fans of a particular kind of game that Phil plays. Like Emo, I was a big fan of fucking Elden Ring. You know, that was his big main jam. You know, I mean, that was the main time that he contributed to fucking Phil during fucking Elden Ring. And Jack Raxxer with fighting games, and fucking hell, Papa Vera with Minecraft. It's bizarre when you think of it. They like the content creator, but they only like them enough to give them money when they're playing the kind of game that Phil is playing to their... It's a strange sort of thing. I don't understand that sort of dynamic. I'm going to throw this person money because I play my kind of game. It's strange.
Well, let's see how much more bullshit we can come out of this now.
Yeah.
I think we've got enough script for now.
Cool, yeah. I'm going 1.5 speed, by the way. Wait, did you say you were painting or decorating or something, Mordog?
Yeah, I'm painting my... I'm got Armours in Parade for Warhammer in...
Nice.
I think it's the 16th of November. And I'm trying to get through some stuff. Because it's like I'm just trying to get it all done, because if I usually do this too late and run out of time. I've still got one model here I'm just finishing. I get 5 of one squad, 2 big dreadnoughts, 4 characters. One guy's characters get 3 people with him. I've got terrain, and I've got a lot to do. So I'm just trying to like...
No, keep going. This is infinitely more interesting than Phil.
I mean, it's a fucking money hole, and it's fucking like, I'm sitting here, we had so I've got some Nepsica stories I'm doing, I've got my Black Templars I'm going to finish, I've got, what am I doing? I've got, because some of the stuff's not been, built and painted yet. The problem with the British weather is it's in the fall, so...
British Warhammer,
big London to drive.
It's Scottish Warhammer, yeah. Well, it's not so bad, it's like, no, fuck Tyranids. The only Xenos armor I've got is Tau, and that's the Farsight Enclave. But like, it's so wet and really bad. It fucking like you're supposed to spray it, and yeah, it's fucking bad. So I managed to get my dreadnought sprayed. I've still got. The good thing is, some of the models that I've got coming up are not as detailed as my Custodes. So. I mean, the Custodes will take a lot of fucking... they're taking a bit longer.
I'll be honest, man. At first I thought you were painting your living room or something, or your kitchen. I didn't realise you were painting Okay, so now I understand. I was so confused.
Yeah, I'm painting figures, but I'm so fucking anal about it though. Like, I have all this detail done right.
Exactly. We figured you got to be exactly, especially if fucking collecting you got to, yeah, so there you go. But also, I mean, I heard you say you're fucking taking a break from painting. I thought, he's fucking decorating his fucking room at this time of night.
Well, we did have, we had mold get cleaned off yesterday from certain rooms upstairs because of the way it's just been, and then someone's in today. We're painting it, so
there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking crazy as well. Especially, I mean, in case you guys don't know, the rain in Scotland has been fucking horrendous. You know, lots of places getting fucking flooded and all that shit. I've been lucky myself, and I hope you have too, Wardog, to avoid the floods.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, because obviously where I live, it's not anywhere near any stuff like that. So I might be. Like on the southwest, but I'm more inland than on the coast. So I'm nowhere near. Like, if it floods where I am, fucking something's gone horribly wrong.
Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of fucking rain then, yeah.
I'm that far in from the beach kind area. Something's gone horribly wrong.
Quite central, and okay, cool. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo again. Cheers for hopping on, Wardog. I do appreciate it, and yeah, Phil's smugness. He's just grasping for anything to be smug about, essentially, you know what I mean? But it's kind of sad at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yep.
But cheers for explaining, though, about the kind of, especially the kind of particular things that Phil's trying to brag about, which is not actually a fucking brag. You know, it's just him fucking being an arse. Right. Let's crack on with bingo again.
It's your own personal experience with the game. You can experience it however you want. But when you become a content creator and you're trying to entertain a live audience, you have to do things a little differently. You should explore the lore. You should look for hidden items and secrets. You should take on optional bosses. You should try a different build. Like, I feel like someone who goes to a game like this and uses the same weapon the whole game, you know how boring that is to watch? Maybe for you it's easy because you learn it and now you've mastered that weapon type. So for you, oh, I can just coast through the game and it's not a big deal. But for most people watching, that shit is incredibly boring. Who wants to watch the same weapon the entirety of the game? And I've learned that myself from experience, playing these games over the years, and watching others as well. It's boring to just see the same thing over and over. People want variety. If you're fighting a boss, you get an epic boss weapon, try the goddamn weapon, right? So, I hopefully put out an entertaining playthrough for everyone, and I beat the game within an hour. I wasn't expecting that at all. Most people were even saying they thought that it was going to take me maybe even another stream to beat the game, because this final boss was so hard, and I 3-shotted it. I think it was 3 shots. I think it was 3 tries. I'm sure people will now correct me and say, no, you're wrong, it was like 4 or 5. But I think it was 3 tries that I beat the final boss. Again, it was exactly the same situation as Sekiro. I'm going into a final boss where everyone says it's super hard, it's going to take you forever, and I just steamroll right through it, done. Right? So, overall thoughts on...
He does.
Dude,
he does, Florida.
What?
No, I was saying, I was reading what Otto wrote about how he complains about it being too hard and all the rest of it.
The latest plans, but yeah, exactly, yeah. Fucking hell, man, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Well, yeah. Prophecy and getting him a wait, is he talking about doing optional side quests when he complains about optional side quests? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Phil's so fucking ridiculous and hypocritical with his fucking complaints about fucking games, because you'll fucking bitch and whine and moan about some things in a particular game, and then at the same time, in the same breath, sometimes you'll fucking say those things are meaningful and worth doing. It's like there's no fucking reason with him. He's either pissed off with it or he's happy to fucking do it. It just depends what fucking mood he's in, I guess. What fucking argument he uses that particular fucking day. It makes no goddamn fucking sense.
Also, the fact he still doesn't get the fact it's the streamer that makes it entertaining, not the game. It's literally just a case of I could watch somebody play the same Tony Hawk's level over and over and over again for hours because the guy playing it isn't entertaining. It's just wonderfully entertaining.
Like, yeah, I need a fucking fantastic personality playing the fucking game, especially in Phil's kind of role as a variety content creator. You need someone's personality to really fucking shine through, because obviously people aren't going to be fucking there for one particular game, because that particular game won't last too long. Because they're a variety content creator, which means they're going to play in a whole bunch of different games. There are some content creators out there who specialise in one particular game, and they'll play that game a lot, and so because they play that game a lot, they're good at that fucking game, and it's entertaining to watch some very good fucking gameplay. Justin Long, for example, Street Fighter, that is his one main game, really, you know what I mean? He's really good at fucking Street Fighter, and he's mastered every fucking character. Very good fucking player, an experienced player as well. People find his streams entertaining, not necessarily because of the personality. I've never watched a Justin Long stream, so I don't know what his personality is like, personally, you know? But he's clearly a good fucking player. You're there at the very least to watch a very skilled player play the fucking game. If their personality is good as well, that's a fucking bonus, of course, but there's some content creators like that. But then you get other content creators, you know, so as I said, the variety ones which Phil fits into. It's the personality that's meant to fucking shine there. The games aren't fucking relevant. Phil, I've seen great content creators, you know, provide a lot of entertainment playing the most mundane shit possible. Like free online stream games, where it's like 2D platformer online stream game, and it's just like they're playing with a pal. And even that's a lot of fun as well, because there's like not just one person trying to make it entertaining, it's like 2 people bouncing off one another, but they're fucking dynamic, you know, back and forth, whatever. That shit is, you know. But Phil is incapable of doing things like that because, you know, one, he doesn't have anyone wanting to play games with him. You know, and 2, his personality doesn't really fucking exist. He's a boring person. This is the kind of person he'll tell you about his
If you want
something,
by the way, Dr. Lupo is currently playing Tarkov. He has 3,500 viewers, but he also has been playing a lot of Magic the Gathering with 3 other streamers, and it's just they point their camera at their desk, and they play a card game. And they have thousands of viewers, and it's fucking hilarious.
It was mental, but at the same time, also, there's people that are really into that kind of thing, though. I mean, Dash, you kind of like that kind of that thing as well, don't you? Like that kind of experience yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. That appeals to quite a lot of people. And it's just one of those things where, even though you can say, you can argue that's all they're doing, they're pointing at a camera or desk, but still, though, the way people play these games, the methods and tactics involved in these games. I don't find it entertaining myself personally, but I can understand the complexity of the kind of strategies involved in trying to fucking pick the best kind of decks and hands and how to fucking win the game the best way possible. I can understand and appreciate that aspect of the game and why it would appeal to quite a lot of people in that regard as well, because it's a worldwide popular game. It's a very popular game worldwide.
And there's also different variations. It's like sometimes you just want to play something that's fun and you want to hear and understand the guy's enjoyment of it.
Yeah, to the point where if that's why, like, say, Skill Up or that, they even get the games sent to them because they're entertaining. What was it, to the point where people want to now saying, "Oh, I see him playing that game. I want to play that game." You watch DSP play a game, it's like, yeah, no, I'm over. I don't need to buy that.
Yes, it's not that good, is it? No. Also insane, pointing out Dan the Man, Phil Fanboy, he plays Magic the Gathering and has become a mini DSP. Does Dan the Man do some DSP style bigments, I wonder? Guys, you want to see me play these cards and left over this card? Please donate $20 or something.
And Magic can be so fun with the insane shit that it has.
But yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, things like, there's entertainment to be found in all sorts of different things, different kind of games as well. Phil, though, he relies on the games himself because there is no real personality there. He's a very bland, mundane person in the grand scheme of things. His days are not filled with anything really happening of note. His days off are essentially, I went grocery shopping. I couldn't find butter. Jasper meowed at a fucking pigeon. It's like, okay, well, that's not really, wow, thank you for sharing that fucking incredible information. Who cares? Who never cares? But that's how empty and devoid of fucking anything really happening in his life that is, you know. It's so the personality's not there, so he relies on the fucking games that he just fucking bounces back and forth to his fucking games, and it's just juggling through different people, watching him play different kind of games, and it's like, what? I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is. It really is fucking ridiculous. But Phil's always relied on the games. He really has. He always has. You know, this is why he's fucking playing Call of Duty, and why he's so confused. Why the demo done so badly. And that's why he's fucking talking about now. Essentially, kind of fucking talked about right before I paused here.
Amazing. Like, no exaggeration. I went into it with no expectations at all, thinking it's just going to be another Soulsborne knockoff. This game is not a Soulsborne knockoff. This game has love for that formula and tries not only to follow it in a very respectful way, but extrapolate upon it in certain ways that are really good. The dialogue trees are really interesting. That the way you choose dialogue can change things that happen in the game and the different rewards you get. I think that the gameplay is outstanding. Again, it's a hybrid between like Bloodborne and Sekiro, and that's really good. The hybrid worked. Okay, the graphics were absolutely outstanding on the Xbox Series X. At no moment did I ever feel choppiness or problems with the graphics at all. The game performed absolutely beautifully. Even during the final bosses with insane effects and things going on, I never saw an issue with it. All right, the level design is exactly what I want from this kind of game. Every level is hand designed by the game designers to have challenge and have little hidden secrets around every corner, or maybe a malicious trap or enemy that gets to jump on you, and it all feels like it's well done. Unlike the open world of Elden Ring, where after you go halfway through the game, it's very boring and repetitive. Nothing in this game feels boring and repetitive. Everything feels fresh. Until the final stage, they are still introducing new enemy types. Every boss in this game is unique. There are no easy mode, copy, paste, repeat bosses. They didn't go that route like they go with so many other FromSoft games do that. This one did not. This Soulsborne did not repeat those experiences over and over ad nauseum and make you bored, you know? Basically, the way I see it is this game knew, or these game developers knew, Bloodborne 2 ain't ever coming. If it was going to be made, it was already going to be made. So they wanted to take up the reins and say, well, since there's not going to be a Bloodborne, let us take up the reins and we'll use a lot of attention and care and respect to make a really great game. I mean, the lore of the game is also outstanding. I followed the lore of Lies of P the entire game, and it made sense. And at the end of the game, not only do you get a resolution to your plotline that's satisfying, there's a huge twist at the end that lets you know what they're going to be working on next, and it's different and interesting, and it throws you for a loop. You're like, what the? Seriously? So I'm excited for the future. If we can get other companies outside of FromSoft to make this style of game and make them well, like this one, the future is bright. My problem is we really haven't had that yet. You look at Lords of the Fallen, the old one, not the new one coming out, but the old one, and Neo, or Wolong, or Thymesia, or Steel Rising, or one of the other 5 million copycat games. They're nowhere near as good of a product as what FromSoft would have put out. I kid you not. If this game did not say it was made by another company, I would have thought this was actually made by FromSoft. It has that level of
You're only sucking back because you won the game.
To it. And that's an amazing thing. So when you say to me, well, did you like the game? Is it going to be one of your Game of the Year contenders? Abso-freaking-lutely yes. There's no way I would not consider this for Game of the Year. It's so good. I'm so pleasantly surprised with how good.
Plus, you got a lot of fucking money playing the game. You know, a wee quick reminder of how much money you got to play. It's not been updated. Fucking hell, this pieces is quite busy. How much did he make playing the fucking game last night? Technically. Oh wait, has it been updated? No, it's not. Okay, no, it's a few days ago. So let's count the previous streams as well. So how long has it been Liza P? Is that should have been playing it that fucking long now I think about it. The Liza P seems to start right here. And he played it all day that day. So 2 streams. Played it 3 streams in a row. Then he played a night stream there. He played a day stream there. There's another day stream right there. Fuck me, man. Liza P done fucking made him bank. He made serious fucking bucks playing Liza P. This game made him.
And it took him ages to do it. And don't forget, he played it on the fly.
So it
wasn't scheduled for that day.
I have not counted the very final stream, but in the how many streams? That's 11. I've counted 11 so far. He made over $1,000. $1,065 from 11 streams I've counted so far. And last night as well, technically got $60 odd. He got, technically it was actually $16 or something like that. But then he done Q&A and I can finish for that. So yeah, Phil made over $1,000 playing Lies of P, so no wonder. Minimal effort, like 11 or 12 different streams, right? 12 different streams, over $1,000. Free game as well. No money was spent in that game. So Phil, well, technically a Game Pass game, so I spent money in Game Pass to play it, but you get what I mean. Of course, you got to be fucking quite pleased with fucking how the game went. The game was quite, similar to fucking Soulsborne. The game is basically a clone of a FromSoft game, and he fucking hates these fucking apparent knockoff clone games. And yet when someone else does it, it's a wonderful fucking thing. I really don't understand why this game is different from Dark Souls in that regard. Does it play differently compared to the combat looks the same. The kind of mechanics look the fucking same. The health system and all that shit, and the stamina shit. What made this game unique compared to the FromSoft games? Does anyone know?
It was easier.
Was that it?
It was easier to play. Pretty much that was it. It was easier to play.
I'm not trying to bash Lies of P. I've not fucking played the game, but I look at the fucking game and I think it's like a FromSoft game. And literally, my initial impression is this looks like a FromSoft game. Why is it different from a FromSoft game?
That was it. It was easier. And also, so he finished the game early and decided to do an hour of Q&A instead of playing Call of Duty
Modern
Warfare 3.
Because he finished about after like 8:30 at night his time, so that's like another hour at least, and also he claimed he would have no time, so yeah, he did Q&A mode, and he had like $16 at that point, and then yeah, he's just basically fucking begging for money before the fucking end of the stream, and he got $60 odd by the end of it, so there you go. It's just fucking ridiculous. But there you go, Phil will just sit there and not have to worry about a fucking game distracting him from fucking asking his audience for money.
This game was that it blew me away, actually, because I didn't expect it to be that good. And then it's a pleasant, in a year of underwhelming releases and games that really underperformed for me, this was a game that, like, shockingly, pleasantly surprised me.
Underperformed for me, very critical fucking word in there. In a year where games have underperformed for me. What does he mean by that? Of course he means financially. The games he expects to fucking be the big massive tip games, some have not fucking delivered as he fucking expected them to. So the games that have underperformed to me, naturally of course he's referring to fucking games that have fucking seen him get a lot of fucking money out of nowhere for people watching the fucking stream, watching the gameplay. And Lies of P has certainly been that kind of game for him, which has resulted in a lot of big, well-supported streams, where you have at least a hat going on, sometimes a vest as well.
I wish we had more of those, honestly. I really do. I almost skipped Lies of P. I almost did. If it wasn't for it being on Game Pass, I likely would have skipped it. But thank God it was. And I was really
you would have skipped it because somebody told you it came in early.
So, if you haven't played it yet, or you're holding off or whatever, dude, you got to try it. Hey, get Game Pass. If you can't afford it, I can't afford a $60 game right now, $70 game. Get Game Pass. Play it for a month or two, and you spend less on Game Pass, than buying the game outright. I think you're gonna love it. If you're a FromSoft fan, you're gonna absolutely love this game. All right. So I finished it so quickly last night. We ended up doing Q&A, and I was actually able to film 2 movie reviews last night. The first, Halloween Kills, which is the middle movie.
2 movie reviews. Basically 2 movie summaries. Right, so the first one is called Halloween Kills.
Of the modern Halloween trilogy that came out over the last, 5 years or so. And then I filmed a movie review for a movie called Barbarian, which I saw the other night, which I just watched on a whim, and it was incredibly unique and interesting, and that review will be coming out not tonight, but tomorrow night, or tomorrow during the day, actually, over on DSP React. So if you're interested in horror movie reviews, already this month, I reviewed Halloween, Scream 5, and Halloween Kills. I'll be reviewing Barbarian on Wednesday. Next week, I'll be reviewing Scream 6 and Halloween Ends. And by the end of this month, I'm likely going to be reviewing even more horror movies, including Dr. Sleep, and maybe 1 or 2 more I can squeeze in by the end of the month. So, lots of Halloween horror stuff over on DSP Reacts. That's my sister channel. It's youtube.com/DSP. Check it out if you want to see some movie reviews. I'm doing something different over there, okay?
So, Mr. I Have No Free Time has free time to watch, 7 or 8 movies in 1 month. My understanding that right, that's like, so if the average movie is like fucking 2 hours long, on average, 2 hours long, so that's like what, 16 hours, 18 hours of free time all of a sudden, but they could be working on trying to improve his content, his streaming experience, or whatever. No. Sit in his fat arse, watch movies, then summarise them for a fucking video, and that'll be that.
And also on movies that nobody cares about, they asked him to do Ghostbusters Afterlife. But because he doesn't want to pay for it, he's not going to do it.
He was willing to spend $5, but not willing to spend $12.
Well, $12 was to own it. $5 was to rent it for 2 days. He wasn't even willing to spend that. Oh wow, he went up one member. Oh, God.
Oh wow, no longer 555. Tragic. Of course.
Yeah. Well, that's the channel saved.
Yeah, one down, fucking hundreds to go.
So, yesterday was a crazy, awesome, outstanding day. Seriously. Like, I really had a great time yesterday. And because I beat both games, that allowed me to free up my schedule for the rest of the week and focus on other things. However, what I was not aware is that the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta does not run all day today. It ends during the day. Someone actually said...
Why did you not fucking check that beforehand, you fucking idiot?
And hence he could have played an hour of it last night, but nope.
Dumbass.
Might have ended by now already. Now, I'm not sure about that, but it ends during the day. It doesn't run all day tonight. So because of that, I wasn't able to do another Modern Warfare 3 beta stream tonight on the late stream like originally I thought I might do. So because of that, we're going to do something a little different. All right? So here's the deal. Today...
Oh, God. What do you think? Tier Maker?
Q&A session.
I don't know. What do we think it's going to fucking be tonight? Because he was going to try and do Call of Duty tonight. That's now out the window.
Street Fighter with Blanca.
Oh, God. Surely not.
That's not a bad shout.
He's planned to that tomorrow, though. That's tomorrow's stream, the Street Fighter with fucking Blanca. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's Street Fighter. So why? No, not 2 days in a row. Surely not. God, no. Please, no. There's got to be something better, surely. Let's see what he says.
It's going to be the continuation of Assassin's Creed Mirage, which I'm excited for. I like the game has opened up. The plot line's getting more interesting. You can choose where you want to go and what you want to do in the game.
The day stream?
And it's a good time. Having a good time with it, and I'm excited to play more and chill more with you guys as I play it today. Tonight we're gonna do Street Fighter 6, and I'm gonna...
Yes!
Stop it, the fucking stupid fucking bastard fucking cunt. Fucking arsehole, predictable fucking cunt.
You're as predictable as the sun, Philip Bonnell.
And gunnered glasses.
Let's make the little piggy dance.
Money,
there we go.
Money. Yeah.
Thank you very much to how do you say this fucking name? It's like Diane DeVito, Devotio. I don't know. Devotio.
Yeah.
Is it Devotio or Devotio? But thank you very much for super chat to Devotio for saying can't wait to see DSP butcher an actually good film. He's not very good at the fucking movie reviews. He's pressured it because someone gave him constructive criticism saying like, Phil, try and treat his movies like they're fucking games. We are old reviews in the past. Phil used to fucking do game reviews and they actually weren't terrible. Phil's old game reviews covered a lot of in-depth stuff, like it focused on the gameplay, it focused on the graphics, it focused on the sound, it focused on the plot. Phil broke up in different sections. But these movie reviews, Phil just summarises the whole fucking movie essentially. And he says, it was alright, it was okay, I wouldn't go see it, fucking usual crap. Yes.
Yeah, he basically reads Wikipedia and then he goes like, well, you could probably like it, or you might not like it.
Yeah. You know what I watched?
That's it.
So I watched a movie today which I wasn't expecting to watch, but I was working today, and because I'm working from home, I can watch a wee movie while I'm working. I watched Elemental, Disney movie. I'd not seen. I had been it for a while, and I didn't expect it to be that good. But I thought I'd give it a fucking try, because why the fuck not? It actually wasn't a terrible fucking movie. It's about
and I can recommend Gran Turismo for you.
Yeah,
Jared.
I can watch it actually. I've seen that advertised, so yeah, definitely want to check it as well. I was kind of, I'm saying Elemental. I was quite surprised with it. So a bit predictable, I guess at times. You know what I mean? I fucking expect, if it's a fucking Disney Pixar fucking movie. But yeah, it was quite watchable in my opinion. I'm very surprised. But your Gran Turismo as well. I've heard good things about that, of course. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that.
Having a good time with it, and I'm excited to play more and chill more with you guys as I play it today.
No, I want review movies. I'll just fucking recommend them.
Tonight we're going to do Street Fighter 6, and I'm going to play with Lily in Master Ranked level. I have not used her at the Master level yet. And so we're going to try that tonight with crossplay disabled, just like I had the other day with Blanca. And we're going to see how it goes. I feel like the only way I'm going to ever stand a chance with Lily is to have crossplay disabled. There's no way I'm going to win matches with the worst character, or arguably one of the worst characters in the game. If I'm doing crossplay and everyone else has the upper hand on me, forget it.
But check it out.
The upper hand, Phil, them being better than you at the fucking game is not an upper hand unfair advantage. Jesus Christ, man.
We're going to try that tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, see how it goes, okay? Tomorrow will be more Assassin's Creed Mirage, and tomorrow I'll probably alternate, maybe go back to Blanca, all right? I'm off from streaming on Thursday, and then on Friday, it'll be more Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Friday Night Fights, yes, more Street Fighter. Now, before people say, now, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Why are you playing so much Assassin's Creed Mirage and so much Street Fighter in a short period of time? That's a lot of the same. I don't get it. There's a very good reason, all right? Next week is the release of Sonic Superstars on Tuesday, okay? So a week from today is Sonic Superstars. Only a couple days after that it's the release of both Super Mario Wonder and Spider-Man 2, and a week after that is Alan Wake 2. I want to cover all those games for you guys. But in order for me to do that, I have to have no real big lingering playthroughs going on. All right? So the truth of the matter here is, I have to beat Assassin's Creed Mirage as quickly as I can. And normally this is not the case. Normally, I would balance this game with 2 or 3 others. But in this case, I'm actually in a situation where I do need to get to Assassin's Creed Mirage within, say, another week. We've already played 6 hours. As of today, we'll have played 9. As of tomorrow, we'll have played 12. The game reportedly is 20 hours long. Do I believe that necessarily? No. As you know, these games tend to be longer for me than other people because of my interactive nature of being a streamer. But the way I see it, if I focus on this game, say, Friday, Saturday, Sunday would be my React day, Monday we'll play it again, maybe we'll have beaten it. If not, Tuesday will be Sonic Superstars, and then if we need to finish it, we can finish it up on Wednesday, so that way that next coming Friday, which is the double release of Spider-Man 2 and Mario, that could be the focus, and Mirage is done, you see? And I know this is going to be weird for some people. Some people are like,
why keep playing Street Fighter? Forza's out.
Tomorrow,
You can play
Friday,
Forza.
Saturday.
Oh, have fun driving games don't fucking mix. No fucking way that's going to work out well. I know it's a fucking Game Pass game, but still, that's a fucking bad suggestion.
I don't know. What was it? I watched Raven yesterday. We had fun with that. We were talking about how when he kept crashing his car, State Farm was going to insure it for him and fix it all up. You know, he made it fun. It was entertaining.
I wouldn't even trust Phil in a fucking bumper car.
And I know this is going to be weird for some people.
Fill in a bubble.
Jesus. Bubbles, remember 100 Lights, guys, you get to see the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations have very kindly made for us. If you've not seen the brand new Bubbles animation yet, it involves Phil Burnell in a bubble-powered jetpack and a cameo appearance from Jasper Kerry. So,
That was actually an unintentional segue to that.
yeah, exactly, yes. I know. Any fucking excuse I can get for a wee plug, you know, like the stream, free space, and as well that you get to see the animation and all that shit. Don't forget the tip and super chat as well, and members and all. Nah.
That could be the focus, and Mirage is done, you see? And I know this is going to be weird for some people. Some people are like, wait a minute, you're going to just play this game a ton, you're playing it today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday. Yeah. Yes, the answer is yes. That's what I'm doing. I want to get through the game and experience it all before we get caught up in too many other releases, and I don't have enough time to juggle all these games and play them all at once. Having 5-6 games played at once will never work. It will never work. I know. I've been there before. I've done it. It doesn't work. This is the other reason why I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen on Friday. There's no time. There's no way I could start Lords of the Fallen and then realistically play all the other new releases. It would never work. And before someone interjects and says, oh, but if you don't play Lords of the Fallen, right, then that's stupid because everyone wants to see it, and then so that you should skip one of the other games. We already talked about this over the last few podcasts, and here's what we determined, all right? Games like Sonic Superstars or Super Mario...
No. Not what we determined. Here's what you determined.
We already talked about this over the last few podcasts, and here's what we determined, all right? Games like Sonic Superstars or Super Mario Wonder or Spider-Man 2, they're hot when they're hot because they're new. Within a week or two, that they're hot games,
and then not when they're not.
Everyone's going to want to see them, everyone's going to want to play them. But those kind of games, they do fizzle out over time, and people move on to the next. A game like Lords of the Fallen is a game that is always going to be entertaining to watch me play, no matter when I play it, because the gimmick is not, oh, it's hype and it's timely and it's new. The gimmick is that it's difficult. It doesn't matter if I play Lords of the Fallen this Friday, next Friday, 5 Fridays from now, 5 years from now. It's still going to be difficult. And that's the thing. To see me
I can hear that mic bump.
The difficulty of the game is really the entertainment factor. Is anyone actually saying, man, I can't wait to see Darkside Phil play Lords of the Fallen so he can experience that amazing story?
Siege mode.
No, of course not. No one is saying that at all. Not a single person. Saying, I can't wait to see him play Lords of the Fallen so we can see him go up against really difficult odds and see him get smacked around and crushed. But then, after that, persevere. That's what people want to see. And that will never change, all right? So, that's why I'm not playing Lords of the Fallen this Friday. If I were to start it, there's absolutely no way I'd be able to do the game justice and play it enough to entertain anyone, nor for me to satiate my fix for that kind of game and stay good at it. If I'm playing the game once or twice a week tops, I will never make progress. I'll never get good at it. It'll just be a waste of everybody's time, and everyone will be upset that I'm not playing it enough. So as I've already stated, I've decided that I will be doing
if you don't get good at it?
A focus on Assassin's Creed Mirage to finish it. Then we'll be playing the 2 platformers, Sonic and Mario, and Spider-Man 2. Then it'll be Alan Wake 2 at the end of the month. Then, once we've got all those playthroughs going and we're getting into the meat of them and probably wrapping some of them up in early November, then we will look in November to put Lords of the Fallen into the rotation, okay? So I hope you guys understand, you know where I'm coming from here. I don't think it would do anyone any kind of a service to be playing it now. I think, sadly, it would just piss everybody off, including me. I would be angry, too. If I get, like, for example, with Lies of P, I'm very happy that I played it 2 to 3 times a week, as I did for the last 3 weeks while we beat it. Can you imagine if I only played Lies of P 1 or 2 times a week? Right now, we're only like 20 hours in. I'd be like, oh my god, I love this game, but I'm stop playing it enough, right? I would feel so frustrated. So, I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to frustrate my audience. I want to wait until it's the right time to play this game and then play it. I want to play it. In fact, if anything, because Lies of P was so good, my curiosity is now piqued. Could possibly another company in the exact same time frame of Lies of P come out with another Soulsborne game that's not made by FromSoft that's really good? That would be remarkable if this year we get 2 back-to-back, and then they go head-to-head to determine which was better, and then at the end of the year I have to determine which is better or worse in my Game of the Year awards? Oh, man. Oh, man. So,
oh man,
let's see how it goes. But for now, that's the deal. So let's go through the schedule. Today, Assassin's Creed Mirage and Street Fighter ranked match play, master level with Lily. Tomorrow, Assassin's Creed Mirage and likely more Street Fighter, either Lily or Blanca. If people want Blanca, I'll go back to Blanca, or maybe I'll do a second session of Lily. I'm off tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm off from streaming on Thursday. When I return on Friday, more Assassin's Creed Mirage and Friday Night Fights, and the Friday Night Fights is going to be either Blanca or Lily again. Now, Saturday is where things will get a little different, because Saturday is the open beta for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 on Xbox consoles. So what I'm planning to do then is Assassin's Creed Mirage and do more of the Modern Warfare 3 beta on the Xbox side of things on Saturday night. And the cool thing about this is apparently it's going to be different maps from what was available on the PlayStation 5. You know what I really hope is there? Terminal. I think Terminal is everyone's map that they remember. It's a map that I played the living shit out of back in the day on Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. I hope it's in there. That's the map I'm looking for, okay? So, we'll do that Saturday night. Sunday will be React Day, and probably Sunday I'll pair that with Starfield. We'll bring back Starfield for a stream. And then probably Monday, Assassin's Creed Mirage and Street Fighter. And then maybe Tuesday, the premiere of Sonic Superstars, and maybe more Starfield. And then that Wednesday...
101 likes, sorry.
Oh, do we have likes? Do we have 100 likes?
Yep.
Well, guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. So we have one free space unlocked, thanks to you guys liking the stream, but as well as that, you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, that Pixar animation, so it kindly makes for us all. Keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper, by the way. Sometimes hard to spot him. There's a good kitty. Such a good little kitty cat. Thank you very much, Pixar Animations, for of course making that animation for us all to celebrate 100 likes, and thank you all for liking the stream to earn us a free space.
Probably the conclusion of Assassin's Creed Mirage and then Street Fighter, and then that's the end of the week. And then when I come back 1 week from this Friday, so this will be the 20th, it'll be the release of both Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Wonder, okay? So there you go. Now, guys, gals, and everyone out there, I do need to appeal to you.
Big time?
In the next few weeks. And here's what I mean by that. In the next few weeks, I now have to buy a ton of games. All right? Just think about what I just said. I have to buy Sonic Superstar, Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, and at the end of the month, I'll make 2. And that's at a minimum, okay? At a minimum in a short period of time. In addition to that, bills and things come due. In addition to that, this month, I just found this out this morning.
Okay, for fuck's sake, he's actually fucking using bills again. It's a fucking reason to fucking give him money. Bitch,
bills are back,
bills.
baby.
We've all got fucking bills we need to fucking pay. We've all got...
How many bills are there?
Most of them, yeah, 2 big bills, remember? The 2 big bills.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was an Agent Proper thumbnail where like he had like two Bill Goldbergs, you know, wrestlers, and I was like, these are my 2 big bills.
No, there is actually a wrestler at AEW whose name is Big Bill.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh god, has he got a twin? Is there 2 of them? Oh fuck me, man. But yeah, Phil, we all have fucking bills we need to fucking pay. That's why most of us have fucking jobs to fucking pay those fucking bills. Don't see me fucking begging motherfuckers, hey guys, you know, I can fucking do clearing some of my bills easier. Hint, hint, wink, wink. No. I work full fucking time. That's what I fucking pays off.
Okay, here's the way it works with YouTube. They usually pay me on one particular day of the month. But if that day of the month happens to hit a weekend, that gets delayed several days.
Oh, does that happen this time? Is that going to happen this time? This coming... It's Friday? No, oh yeah, actually it is. 21st this month is a Saturday. So yeah, DSP might not get his money until like Monday or Tuesday. He might have to wait until the 23rd or the 24th.
Oh no.
Tragedy. Oh no, if only he could get $100 in tips per day. Keep in mind, Phil, so Raven's Dolphin is saying it is Monday. He's an American style content creator as well, so he would know as well, you know. It's strange because for me, being in the UK, it's usually the 22nd for me. Or the 23rd. It kind of fluctuates between the 22nd and 23rd for my YouTube payments. But yeah, Americans get the money first. They get the money the fucking 21st. It's an American company. I'm not surprised. American companies. So yeah. Yeah, so Raven thinks that Phil's trying to scam people by insinuating that he might not get his money until a lot later. He's done it before. He has fucking applied before that kind of shit. So, keep in mind as well, Phil is a master of his own schedule. He knew about all these fucking games coming up, and he hasn't bothered to set aside money for said games. And also, he goes grocery shopping 1 day a week, and yet he seems to fucking pretend he does it several times a week. Going by this fucking big man. Listen to the big man again. He's listing all the reasons why he needs fucking money right now.
That's at a minimum, okay? At a minimum in a short period of time. In addition to that, bills and things come due. In addition to that, this month, I just found this out this morning. Okay, here's the way it works with YouTube. They usually pay me on one particular day of the month. But if that day of the month happens to hit a weekend, that gets delayed several days. This month, my payday is on a weekend. So I normally would get paid. I'm not going to get paid for at least another 2 to 3 days later than usual. So not only do I have to afford all these games in the next 1 to 2 weeks, which is abnormal that I would have to buy that many games in a short period of time, I also have to pay all my bills, and I'm not getting paid by YouTube at the right time. So right now, yeah, I'm actually in a really tight spot. All right, now, is it the end of the world? Is the sky falling? Am I going to get thrown out into the street and have to live in a cardboard box for the rest of my life?
Yes, goodbye. That's the end of
We
Bingo.
wish. Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Oh, fuck
I
me,
just
man.
realised what he reminds me of, and I don't know whether anyone will get the reference, but you ever seen the Batman the Animated Series? You know when Batman and Superman first team up?
I don't think I have.
There's a scene where basically the Joker gets into gets picked up in Lex Luthor's limo, and basically goes, "Pay me $1 billion, and I will kill Superman." And then a few seconds pass, and Lex Luthor just laughs his arse off at the actual notion of it.
Well, it's an easy win for him.
Yeah, pretty much. I think here's the thing that Phil's neglecting to fucking say, right? All these big fucking massive, financial... Oh, Phil might not get paid until Monday. Most businesses that request your fucking money to pay bills are closed on weekends. Most businesses are fucking demanding money from you. They're not going to be open on the weekends. Phil's not going to go grocery shopping on the weekends. He's not going to need to fucking pay bills on his weekend. That is usually a Monday to Friday sort of fucking thing you need to take care of to get paid during the fucking working week for most responsible adults. So Phil not getting paid until Monday is not a big fucking deal whatsoever, because on the fucking Saturday anyway, which he was meant to get fucking paid, he's planning to stay home and play games. On the Sunday, he was planning to stay home and play games and react to crap as well. So, this is not a big fucking deal whatsoever. Phil's trying to fucking pretend it's a big massive fucking problem for him. It's not as if anything different's going to fucking happen. There's no reason why him not getting paid until the 23rd of fucking October is going to hinder him in any way, because he won't owe anything to pay anyone in that time, because it's fucking weekend.
Yeah, and also those games ain't coming out, so because it's on the schedule, so he doesn't need to buy them now.
Precisely.
He can buy it like 2 minutes before the game gets released.
It's fucking ridiculous, it really is. But here's the thing, he spins these fucking tall tales to his audience. They're gullible enough to fucking believe it. They've been gullible enough to fucking believe in all this fucking time. No matter what we say and do, no matter how much we tell him it's a fucking waste of time throwing this fucking idiot money because he pisses it away. Remember fucking Goose Game? The origin story of DJ Juno gave Phil Burnell $12 to play Goose Game, untitled Goose Game.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it 20?
Was it 20? I thought it was like 12, but yeah. Anyway, he gave like a $20 contribution and says, "Here you go, buy Untitled Goose Game, it'll be great, it's fun." And then Phil's like, "Yeah, you know what, nah. You gave me that money to buy the game, and then nah, I'll just rather not do that." and then that's how DJ Juno became a detractor, essentially. That was the origin story of that jazz. There's a wee bit more to it, of course, but yeah. Phil pretending he didn't have fucking money to get a game and play a brand new game. Someone gave him fucking money, says, "Here you go, get the game." And Phil's like, "Nah, thanks for the money." That's essentially how that fucking panned out. But, Phil, we all have fucking responsibilities in our own fucking lives. Most of the fucking people watching you are adults. Some might be quite young, some might be, a normal age, but yeah, they know how this fucking shit works. You get paid once a month, you need to organise your fucking money, you need to make sure you fucking pay your bills and don't fall behind on anything, don't fucking fall under debt. Phil, you're irresponsible for your fucking money. You're trying to fucking explain to your audience how to handle finances. Mr. Bankruptcy is telling people the fucking financial responsibilities he has to go through.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was it while we were talking all about that? I'm sorry, because I'm watching the future. He's buying DLCs for Mirage.
You gotta be fucking shitting me.
On the Minecraft store.
Mister, I'm fucking financially tight right now. I really need your help right now to pay fucking things as well.
On the Minecraft store?
No, sorry, Microsoft store.
So DLC, Mirage. So he's paying money for Assassin's Creed DLC.
Yeah.
Mister, I'm really needing help right now, guys. It's gonna be a fucking tight month for me. I'm gonna get paid later than usual by YouTube. Is buying DLC right now. You are fucking having a laugh. I'm gonna rewind this. Here's the Begman. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna let the Begman play out.
Do. In addition to that, this month, I just found this out this morning. Okay, here's the way it works with YouTube. They usually pay me on one particular day of the month. But if that day of the month happens to hit a weekend, that gets delayed several days. This month, my payday is on a weekend. So I normally would get paid. I'm not going to get paid for at least another 2 to 3 days later than usual. So not only do I have to afford all these games in the next 1 to 2 weeks, which is abnormal that I would have to buy that many games in a short period of time, I also have to pay all my bills, and I'm not getting paid by YouTube at the right time. So right now, yeah, I'm actually in a really tight spot. All right, now, is it the end of the world? Is the sky falling? Am I going to get thrown out into the street and have to live in a cardboard box for the rest of my life? No. Do not listen to any moron who tries to spin what I'm saying right now into something toxic and nonsensical and full of conspiracy theories. It's not. I'm being transparent with my audience.
Too late.
Basically, for the next few weeks, things will be financially tight for me because of reasons. Usually, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a big deal. But it's, I have to buy a bunch of games that normally I wouldn't be buying, and it's a short period of time I have to buy them in, and it coincides with a month when my payday from YouTube is coming on a weekend, which means it's going to be delayed several days than it usually would be. All these factors, like the perfect storm of stuff happening at once, okay?
No, let me buy some DLC from Assassin's Creed. Why? Oh my god. Oh, Agent Proper's having a fucking bad time. I forgot about that. Hold on. So, Agent Proper says, lol the fuck. I had my phone stolen on the weekend and I've moved work twice in the last 4 months. This is the shit that makes me want to punch him in the face. So, yeah.
I feel your pain, Agent Prophet.
Get in line.
I mean, it's one of those things I get in line. Take a fucking ticket, you know? Well, raffle it off if fucking when I get to punch Phil in the face. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. So, man, this is somebody that's got an incredible first world problem. There's so many fucking video games just to fucking buy between now and payday. This is like the most first world problem I've ever fucking heard in my life. Poor Phil can't get all the brand new games he wants to fucking play for his audience. Because he's not going to get paid until like the 23rd. Monday the 23rd is his fucking payday instead of fucking Saturday the 21st. Fucking tragedy.
He reminds me of that Chris Rock joke where he goes, "Oh, I can't afford to get a meal today. Could you loan me $20?" So he loans him $20. Hey, check out my new sneakers.
Yeah, fucking hell, man, pretty much. Remember, as a kid, speaking of like, $20 like to buy a meal, whatever. Phil as well is still going to, Mr. fucking financially desperate, Mr. fucking I'm tight for funds right now, is still going to fucking have some sort of day off, extravagant fucking meal, DoorDash or whatever, to, for him and his wife. They can just fucking skip that fucking once a week, without fail. They're going to fucking stuff their piggy little faces, DoorDash in the fucking morning for breakfast, something sent out to them. And then I found some robust meal for dinner at night, either somewhere or out fucking DoorDash again. It's just... It's like, Phil...
It'll be DoorDash because he can't go out in the sunlight. He's a vampire.
He is tight on money, and yet he's still fucking splurging it on stupid stuff it doesn't need to be splurged on. It's just like, no, Phil. It's like, we've all had times in our fucking life we've had to fucking be careful with our money, haven't we? We know when we have to fucking make sure we cut corners, though. We can't just fucking, indulge ourselves in little things. No, we can't do that. We need to wait till payday sometimes. We need to fucking cut corners. We need to fucking be a bit tight with the fucking funds. We don't fucking just sit there and say, guys, this is a fucking more hectic month than usual. Oh my god. It's just... Continue.
Also, I need to fix up something. Agent Prophet. Sorry, it's my Aussie accent. It sort of stuffs it up, eh?
Oh god, did you fucking say Agent Prophet?
Yeah.
I think I've done that before myself, I'm not sure.
I was dry as a dingo, so, what can I tell you? Didn't get the crapping open the tinny or anything.
Yeah. I don't know why, but Prophet and Proper, the names are quite similar, at least the fucking first half, So I've made that mistake myself once, and it was embarrassing, so you're not alone in that category.
So why am I bringing this up? Because if you want to help out right now, tipping me would help me tremendously. Now, you might have noticed we lost 100 members in the last week. 100% true. Yes, that sucks. By the end of this month, I would love to get that membership goal back up to 650, where we were. Like, that was my goal, and then look how many we lost because those gifted memberships expired, correct? But you have to understand that right now, I have to look at big picture stuff, short-term, long-term. Right now, short-term is way more important than long-term. Meaning, tips right now would help me tremendously to get through these next 2 tougher weeks until I finally do get paid by YouTube, until, I buy all these games and all those are out of the way and all of that. All right? So, please, if you can, tip me in the next couple of weeks.
What is long term for Phil? Is it what? 6 weeks?
Fuck knows. Fuck knows, really. To make Phil dance with no fucking dancing. Thank you very much to Black Nature Super Chat, who says Agent Proper confirmed to be the new King of Suff for the move over War Dog leader. Agent Proper with his massive fucking spectacles, the sunglasses, the cool guy glasses, He is the new king of suffering. Trademarked. But yeah, Phil confirming to all that tips is what he desires right now. Tips are the fucking number one way to fucking give him money. He would love 650 members again and maintain that, but he wants short-term success over long-term success. So,
also, Brian, you are absolutely correct.
What did Brian say?
He basically answered my question of what DSP thinks long term is.
Until the next WWE Champions event.
Yeah.
I see it now, yeah. Good one, fucking Brian. Jesus Christ, man. Well, yeah, this is fucking pathetic. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, no. Phil, how about you just be fucking learn to be a bit more responsible with your fucking money? You don't need to fucking buy the brand new game that's coming out now. You know, even if it's not out right now, you don't need to fucking pre-order it now. Wait until you have money, then fucking get it. Same with fucking, you don't have to fucking go have like 2 DoorDashes a day. You know every single fucking day, well, every single day off story, right, starts with them waiting for a DoorDash breakfast sent to them.
And they keep screwing up the times and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's never a case of, oh, we just fucking made ourselves a quick fucking, a muffin or whatever. No, or a sort of bagel. No, it's always them just waiting for some DoorDash to get sent to them in the fucking morning. And most of the time, anyway, it's fucking Phil going out himself. He goes to the fucking grocery store himself, can't stay at home and fucking sits in the arse and scratches herself and fucking plays Skyrim and fucking, worries about and breaks things in the house or something. But no, most of the time she doesn't mean bother her arse going out with him.
And won't kiss him good luck.
Yeah, exactly. No sex time for Phil. It's unreal. It really is. He is so irresponsible financially. It's incredible. I mean, it just kind of strikes me. My payday is not for another 10 days from my work, and I just need to make sure I'm careful through. I need to be extremely frugal between now and then. And that's not a hint. That's just a simple adult fact of life. Sometimes we all go through that as well. Our payday's a wee bit away. Sometimes you have a rough month, whatever, and you just fucking got to make sure you're a bit frugal. So yeah, no wee cheats for me or whatever. I'm making sure if I need to spend money, it's on money. It's essentials, And it's like Phil though has never learnt this life lesson. I believe he's never learnt this fucking life lesson to learn to be fucking frugal.
But he's the kind of guy who sort of goes, "Oh, Christmas is coming." It's the same day every year. It's not like it's snuck up on you.
I was like, holy shit, it's the 25th already. How the fuck did that happen? Santa's here, hey. Fuck me, man. That's incredible. And now we got Barrett Wells as well. Shout out to Barrett Wells says, I'm still waiting for the animation industry to recover from the writer's strike. I've been watching my money for months. It's an excellent fucking point.
Yeah.
And
big ups, Barrett.
There we go. But it's fucking crazy.
I buy all these.
Hold on.
Money, yeah. Money. Oh!
Fucking hell. So thank you very much to Otto Insane for the super chat, who says, buy me the game, pay to watch me play it. It's pretty much that. Remember, Phil used to have some sort of fucking Amazon wish list for games as well, and he fucking asks for fucking people to send him like Nintendo codes and all that shit as well, and all that jazz.
Oh god, the credits and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, people buy the game for me and send me the fucking credits for the fucking game. This is not old. This is something that Phil's had going for a long time, and it's just one of those fucking things. He should be able to afford. He's been tipped recently, right? He has actually received quite a lot of money in tips recently. Hold on.
Money, yeah.
Hey, he's actually the fucking money hands.
Oh.
What the fuck is that super chat that's just shown up in his?
Hold on, first of all, cover, thank you very much to Snoot for the super chat. But Snoot's going to be on as a special guest tomorrow, in case people weren't aware. So Snoot's going to be joining me for the bingo tomorrow, but he makes a joke, a frugal Scot, now I've seen everything. There is the old joke about a Scotsman who dropped a penny and it hit him in the back of the head. But yeah. Phil's super chat and his stream by Destiny Warrior says, hey Phil, did you find a lamp to summon the genie?
They don't hold these things.
I imagine it's something to do with Phil being in a desert. Assassin's Creed, set in like... Where is it set again?
I imagine Phil wanting to wish for £1 billion.
Remember though, £1 million would not give Phil a lot of money. Remember, Phil keeps fucking saying $1 million is not a lot of money.
No, billion. B.
Well, $1 billion. Even then he fucking tear through that in like 2 weeks. So, hey Genie, can I get another $1 billion? I tore for
your
the
three
first
wishes
one.
were for £1 billion, £1 billion, and £1 billion. You're out of wishes. Get lost, you stupid twat.
I should have asked for $3 billion, god damn it. But yeah,
the Genie's a mouth drooling bitch.
Yeah, really? Yeah, Jesus, man. Until the Skies with an interesting claim there. Remember that Phil has earned lifetime on YouTube around $2 million.
Yeah, I wish Jasper was my actual son.
I think in the 15 years that Phil's been doing his content creation thing, he is earning 6 figures per year even now, and this is him struggling. So yeah, actually might not. Well, I think it's actually not far off from $2 million from YouTube earnings collectively. That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, this is a person that should have been a big successful YouTuber, but he turned into this fucking begging piece of shit.
Big picture stuff, short term, long term. Right now, short term is way more important than long term. Meaning, tips right now would help me tremendously to get through these next 2 tougher weeks until I finally do get paid by YouTube.
I'm getting seasick watching him flail fucking back and forth here. What is this fucking shit where he's like fucking like, oh, this fucking face. But what is this shit he's doing here? Like, he's fucking just like, he's pointing to the fucking left. It's like he's just like throwing his arms down to the left hand side, then he fucking swings back around and fucking throws his arms to the right hand side to really stress and emphasize a fucking point. Guys, I need your money.
Meaning, tips right now would
he's begging from both sides.
These next 2 tougher weeks until I finally do get paid by YouTube, until I buy all these games and all those are out of the way and all of that. All right. So please, if you can, tip me in the next couple of weeks. All right. I don't usually say stuff like this. In fact, it's been many, many months since I told you guys, hey man, please just do this if you can.
No.
He doesn't say this. I'm sorry, I couldn't even keep a straight face on that one.
I hate him. I hate him. Well, I don't usually fucking say this. Since what, yesterday? It's been at least a whole day since I said this fucking shit yesterday. No. I think he's very aware of him being extremely specific about tips. I think this is the point he's trying to make here, I think, is usually he would fucking tell people, please, if you can, contribute. But this time he's actually specifically asking and kind of hoping and praying for people to tip him and tip him well.
Yeah.
So that,
don't forget he hasn't got his Halloween costume yet either.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's right. Man, you need to tip him for that as well. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Oh, make the bad man stop.
But now I'm actually in a situation where this is going to affect me in the next couple of weeks, all right? So if you were thinking of already contributing, you like the content, you're excited for all these new playthroughs I'm doing, you want to see it keep going, please tip if you can. If you can. If you cannot tip, it's fine. All right, I don't want anyone going crazy. I don't want anyone going beyond their means. I don't want anyone bending over backwards. I'm just saying, if you're a regular who attends the stream, you'd like to help out right now, tipping is a great way to do that. If I saw a distinct increase in tip support for the next 2 weeks, it would actually allow me to sit back and more relax. Right now, I am kind of tensing on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like same. Like Phil, I mean, that's oh my fucking god. Like Phil, no shit, money fucking helps people help pay for things. Of course it fucking helps fucking people. It would help anyone. Like D-Dog, if you did a stream, right, and you had a bunch of people give you money, like,
yeah.
Let's just say people tipped you, like, $100, for doing a stream.
Oh.
Would that help you?
Hell yeah.
Dashi, if you tipped, if you did a stream yourself and you got 100 quid for it, would that help you?
Oh, hell yes.
Exactly. It would fucking help anyone, for fuck's sake. No fucking wonder. Of course it would fucking help alleviate people's fucking financial situations. Because everyone has fucking things going on in their fucking lives where money can certainly help alleviate some of those fucking problems.
But, you need just to plan things out. Like, okay, I ordered 2 months ago the Hawaiian shirt for my DSP costume for Halloween. I already got all the costume. I did all the video and all the rest. I haven't posted it yet, but yeah. Why? Because I knew when Halloween was coming out. It didn't surprise me and come out of nowhere.
Jesus,
Dumbass.
man. That's incredible. War Dog with a big Con Zero. Ironically, I played that last night, my Code Black song, but I won't do it again. 2 days I wrote that. But no, fellas, this is like fucking sheer desperate. This is old school begging mode. This is I'm going to fucking prepare a fucking marathon mode.
The only thing that surprises me is how earlier and earlier, I don't know whether this happens in Australia, that the Christmas food comes out.
Oh yeah, September was this year.
August. I saw mince pies in fucking August.
But the funny thing is, Dashi, in December we'll start getting the Valentine's Day stuff being put up.
January 1st, yeah. Jesus, that's here.
Because I looked this morning, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is the month, but not only do I have to buy all these games, but now my pay gets delayed for several days, and I got bills in that time. Like, how am I gonna pay those bills when my pay is getting delayed? I'm like, oh, shit.
Okay, a reminder once again, the fucking pay, because he fucking doesn't get paid on Saturday, he gets paid on the Monday. You wouldn't need to fucking pay any bills on Saturday or Sunday. Who do you know that fucking has to pay bills on Saturday or Sunday?
And companies wait 2 days anyway.
Exactly. Most companies operate on a fucking Monday to Friday sort of schedule. Also, yeah, I mean, some you can actually fucking talk to at weekends as well, but that's not for fucking paying your bills. That is for basically just talking to them. And I felt, for fuck's sake, no, this is disgusting. This is actually fucking disgusting, watching him try and manipulate his fucking audience into fucking getting them to give him so much fucking money, pretending he's not going to fucking have any fucking YouTube money. No YouTube payment at all for several fucking days. Phil, stop lying to your fucking audience and saying you've got fucking bills to pay in between Saturday and Monday, for fuck's sake. What fucking bills? Your fucking WWE Champions bills? Your Total Wine bills? Your multiple DoorDashes for your fucking fat arse wife bills?
The 2 internet connections?
Oh, fuck me, man. It hurts my head.
All right? So, please, if you can, tip. All right? And that's all I'm going to say. I don't need to sit here and harp on it, but it would be great if every stream...
Oh,
like
but you will.
Guys, I'm hoping every stream we can hit the tier 1 tips goal. Yeah, if we do better than that, that would help even more. Right? I mean, if you remember...
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is hard. This is difficult. This is a tough one for me. I might tap out. I'm fucking tempted just to tap the fuck out. Let's just have Otters. Let's just fucking... I need a break. I need a fucking break. Let's just go to live Otters and see... I think it stopped... Well, it's still raining a little bit. But yeah, there we go. This one's chill as fuck.
Sorry, I just wanted to dig out something I thought somebody might be able to work on.
How about Monterey Bay? You keep trying to find your thing. Let's go to Monterey Bay. I prefer the Vancouver cam. The Vancouver cam is better, I think.
More
yeah, it's a lot
entertainment.
more active.
Yeah, the more closer as well. You get to see more detail in the Otters. It's not like quite a far off, scene. So yeah, you get to see their expressions as well, it seems, you know what I mean?
Paddle. Yeah. Paddle.
Well,
Zoomies, yeah.
I just seen one of them chewing his nails. I must have been thinking of an urban person. The otters have nails. I don't even know. He was
Look
chewing
at
his
that
hand
synchronized
anyway.
swimming.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're so shit, it's unbelievable. No one's got a ball now.
he's got a ball.
This is actually a lot better. I'm actually fucking enjoying this a lot more than DSP right now. Fuck the bingo, we're just fucking enjoying otters for the next couple
We need to
of hours.
photograph that for your win marble bingo.
Oh god, yeah. Combined marbles and otters. Oh, Jesus, man.
I did link something in the Discord, by the way, just as a rough reference. It's about 4 minutes long. Yeah, it's just over 4 minutes long. It basically just... You'll see why I put what I put.
Oh, I don't know if I can play that. I actually may get me struck down. Like,
yeah, probably would. If somebody would like to work on it and understands where I'm coming from with it, very much appreciated.
You can share a link in the chat.
We'll edit it afterwards.
Share a link in the chat by all means, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't think I can actually play that without getting in trouble. But yeah.
Okay, as reference, DSP is the Joker, we are Batman.
No. Fuck you.
Tips medal.
Oh god, anyway, let's get back to DSP. The autos are great, but I really needed that wee auto break actually. It fucking helped me, I feel, but still. Hit tango. Bingo.
What was the idea? Is that previously I was trying to hit tier 2, tier 3 on certain streams, and we haven't been doing that in a very long time, where it's been consistent, almost never. So, yeah, if you were choosing to support my streams in any way, tipping would help right now, all right? So please do if you can. And then once I get paid eventually by YouTube later in the month, things will be more alleviated. It won't be that big of a deal anymore. But the problem is the delay is actually going to kill me. There's like 2 bills.
I thought he was going to say once he gets paid, he was going to pay the money back.
The delay.
I thought he was going to say that.
The delay is actually going to kill him. Phil's words. The delay is actually going to kill him. Now, Phil has been actually doing quite well. You know, at $100 the other day, $183 for Assassin's Creed or whatever, you know what I mean? 124, 118. He's wore a vest a few times this month, but apparently it's not been consistent enough. Phil, in the month of October, has made... Actually, so this YouTube payment he's waiting for, right? Let's see how much he's going to fucking make on YouTube tips. Well, actually, this is only tips alone, actually. I really know I'm fucking out on this for the month. Well, these aren't actually fucking calculating the value. Oh, it's, fuck me, man. How can somebody make like $4 odd grand in tips and like $3 odd grand to $4 grand on YouTube payments? Phil is making about $10,000 a month. It's silly money. Let's see if it's still being tracked in net revenue. Ah, he stopped updating it in May. I forgot about that. Yeah, he stopped updating in May. May was the last time Piece of Piece updated it. I think it just stopped because of the combined channels. It was harder to kind of track both of them combined to see the total thing. You know what I mean? So I can't slip things up for him. You get what I'm saying though? He makes 100,000 a year, over 100,000 a year. So I mean, and half that essentially is YouTube payment, and half that is essentially tips. And sometimes you get more on YouTube, sometimes you get more on fucking tips, not shit. But yeah, also Patreon as well to a small extent, that's a small percentage. But yeah, Phil has had some quite generous supporters lately, giving him a lot of fucking money. And
I apologise, Jeff, for fuming through my nose. It just pisses me off.
Oh yeah, man, it's true. He's I don't know. This sort of fucking begging is just horrible to me. It really is. Like, he's pretending he's barely getting support.
Let's just run through the rest of the suffering.
Things will be more alleviated. It won't be that big of a deal anymore. But the problem is the delay is actually going to kill me. There's like 2 bills.
I'm sorry, I reminded you to hear that. So, the delay from getting paid, not on a Saturday 21st, but on a Monday 23rd, is literally going to kill him. It's actually going to kill him. His words. The YouTube payment delay is actually going to kill him, according to him.
They're going to have to clear. That usually would clear right away, but they can't clear because my money's going to be delayed. So not only do I have to buy all these games, but I also have to pay these 2 other bills with other money before I get paid by YouTube. It's like, this sucks. It's just life, though. This is what happens, you know? And, you know, eventually, long term, I hope that there's ways that I can fix it or get out of it. I actually talked about this the other day, where
you say this all the time.
I feel like things will get better. It sucks because right now, if the world didn't change in the last 3 years, things would be better for me right now. I have stayed.
Is he talking about fucking COVID? Is he about to fucking blame a worldwide pandemic for his situation? So Phil is not making as much money as he has been the last few years beforehand. COVID happened, which killed a fucking ton of people. It killed millions of people worldwide. You know, it ruined a lot of fucking lives and people's livelihoods.
Don't forget inflation.
Yeah.
But Phil's going to say it ruined his earnings because he's only making slightly less than he did before. Look, I need to hear this. I need to fucking hear this excuse.
About this the other day, where long term, I feel like things will get better. It sucks because right now, if the world didn't change in the last 3 years, things would be better for me right now. I have stayed way more financially responsible in the last several years, you know, and the whole goal was stay the course, keep plugging away, make good content for my audience, you know, entertain them. They'll support you. You guys absolutely have. This is not a complaint in any way, shape, or form. I am so eternally grateful for the fact that you guys support me as much as you do. But the whole idea was that within a few years of me declaring bankruptcy, I was going to be able to refinance my home. This house that I live in has tons of equity in it. And the whole idea was that maybe I could refinance, and I would be able to get some cash out, and that would allow me not only to have some money in savings, so now I don't have to worry about this kind of stuff anymore, but I could actually fix things in my house that have been broken for years. I have a bathroom that's been broken for over 2 years. The shower doesn't work, the toilet doesn't work, the thing's falling apart. I can't do anything with it. I have no money for it. You know, I have a broken dishwasher in my kitchen. I have cabinets that no exaggeration.
That's what happens when you let a horse in your house.
The doors are coming off the walls. I just don't have money to do anything with it.
Maybe we should fucking stop spending all that fucking money in WWE Champions then.
Yes.
Do we really need to remind everyone the kind of money Phil spent in between a 2-year period? Are you sure? Because I've got it right here, you know, the pages are here.
We need to get through this.
Yeah.
Well, what if that's all? Hold on. Scroll down to September.
Well, while you're looking for that, what was it? Petrol prices is now skyrocketing in Australia because of the Israel war. It's gone from $2.20 a litre to now to almost $3.
Almost $45,000 spent on microtransactions on an 18-month period between the 1st of March 2020 and September 2021.
What? Yeah.
3 years ago, apparently, things went to shit for him, and yet he was spending almost 45 grand at the start of that fucking things going wrong period on microtransactions.
Oh, it's because he suffers from depression, don't forget that.
And normally you say, well, you'd be able to refinance your home. I can't, because in the United States, we've had record high inflation, and they've raised interest rates so much that if I were to refinance my home, I'd have no money out. All I'd be doing is shooting myself in the foot. You know, when I bought this house 9 years ago, I got into a good interest rate, and I locked into it. If I were to refinance, I'd be going for an interest rate so much higher, my payment would balloon, and I would have no money for anything. So now I have to wait. I have to stay the course again. It's like I already did it for many years. I got to keep it up for another 3 to 5 years. I got to stay the course, wait for the markets to adjust again. Inflation will go down, interest rates will go down, and then I can refinance and finally get the benefits of owning this home. Right now, I literally cannot benefit from owning this home. You know, I'm stuck, all right? And that's what I mean. Like, so people are like, well, Phil, we don't want to contribute because we feel like you're never getting better. Actually, in reality, things are getting better. If you haven't noticed in the last several years, I don't do marathon fundraisers anymore. Don't have to. When we do a marathon, it's fun. Hey, contribute if you want during the marathon. That helps a lot. But I'm not sitting here saying, we got a giant goal. Let's hit that goal. Come on, guys. It's not a fundraising event anymore, right? I'm not sitting here screaming about money constantly anymore. I don't have to. That's a good thing. I don't want my content to be all about that. I think that's dumb.
Did about a minute ago.
That's the point. And then making a living doing it is secondary, correct? But it all goes hand in hand. And I appreciate how much you guys have helped me and supported me with all the insane amounts of slander and insane conspiracy theory and everything on the internet about me. That's bullshit. I appreciate you guys still enjoying the content and supporting it, all right? So all I'm saying now, next couple of weeks, matter-of-factly, transparency with my audience, tipping would help me tremendously. Tipping right now would be absolutely the way to go to help me out and get me through this couple of weeks where things are going to be tight. And then once we're done with that, we get back to normal. We don't have to worry about it again, all right? Because I am nervous. You take a look at this. You're like, oh my God, I dipped like a bunch of members. It sucks for sure, but that's not the end of the world. And that's also a long-term deal. I got to get through the next 2 weeks before I worry about next month. You see? Okay. So thank you for listening. Thanks for understanding. Please support with tips if you can, so I can afford all these upcoming games and all these bills and everything. All right, I really appreciate that.
Well, we don't understand you. You're a begging piece of shit.
It's just I know you guys kept. I didn't want to fucking pause. I know we're trying to fucking burn through. Yeah. We are still quite.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So that. Listening to that is fucking incredible. It really is. War Dog's telling me Discord for a second. What's his second percent? Shout out to Shinko for posting this in proper Discord. Oh, hold on. I'm
wondering if this is an actual channel of DSPs.
Yeah, hold on. What is this shit? DSP News, 1 subscriber, 12 videos. Is that either so what's the alternatives here?
It must be a troll one because the top left corner of the banner.
Yeah.
Or with the girl sitting there.
Yep.
It could be Superhound stuff. Yep. It could be a Superhound thing. So yeah, it could be some strange alts from Superhound. Remember, Superhound made some sort of strange channel before, and I have made a couple of videos covering Superhound's antics. Like if there's a link to these. So I'm not sure. I'm going to recommend if you see any links involved in these videos, do not press them. Do not click on them. Do not go to these websites if there's links in these videos, because it might basically try to find out information. Maybe one of these fucking links that attracts your fucking details. I know like most websites do it anyway, but this person may have set up their own fucking thing to see who's fucking going where. Superhound is known for fucking trying to target people like this before. It might be them. Although in the past they have like bot channels, like they bought a fucking. It's good. I'm not going to fucking get into it, you know what I mean? But just be very careful who the fuck it is, okay? That's what I'm saying. Just be very careful, be very guarded with the information you fucking see, especially with these kind of detector channels. It might be fucking real, it might be fake, who fucking knows? Anyway, thank you very much. Sorry to Profit for the super chat. Says refinance coin confirmed. That's a good shout. Yeah, Phil was desperate to try and refinance. He has been for years. People thought recently as well that the current saga that Phil was, Phil had all bad news. It could be Phil confirming the bad news that he shared before a couple of days ago. A couple of weeks ago. A couple of weeks ago, Phil was in a bad mood. Didn't want to talk about it, but he had all sorts of meetings and all that shit about it. And yeah, for all we know, actually, it might have been a situation where Phil has actually now revealed to us all he tried again to refinance, but he can't because of the current interest rates. So, who knows though? Who knows? It could very well be about that, or it could be something else entirely. Who knows? Let's just crack on.
Right? Okay, I think we could slide into my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for DSP News. Indeed. I did not change the color of it. I should have. I did not prepare for today.
I'm going 2 times. I don't care. I'm going 2 times.
Whee!
It's a bit boring fucking stories anyway. Fucking just don't care.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I see a picture Prophet sent me. A potential background bingo picture for future. I'll just say that. I won't show you yet. But yeah, just fucking hell. Does me think, this card message might be important, and it's just this fucking weird AI picture that Prophet fucking made.
Welcome to the news, hosted by Thomas the Wank Engine.
Thomas the Wank Engine, oh god. How far behind are we? Bjorn, we are an hour and 15 minutes behind. I do apologise, but we're in 2 times speed now. I want to just blitz through the news segment at least, okay? Let's try and just crack on through the news. Let Phil ramble on.
Feel free to chastise me very strongly. I'll do a red logo for today. Here we go. All right, it's DSP News time. All right, you guys ready? So, here's the deal. With news today, we got some interesting stories to discuss. First of all, we have a huge follow-up to the story regarding the Unity engine. For those who don't know, Unity is one of the major gaming programming engines to make video games. You got your Unreal engine, you've got your RE engine, that's Capcom proprietary owned. A Unity engine is an engine that's very commonly used by a wide number of game developers. Notably, a lot of the more indie game developers tend to use it. And the reason it's been in the news recently, if you remember a couple weeks ago, the bigwigs at Unity, out of nowhere, with no warning, decided to announce that in next year, they're going to change the way that they do their business. They're going to go to a new business model that's going to be based on royalties every single time a game is installed that uses the Unity engine after a certain criteria is hit of success. So if a game is downloaded and installed a certain number of times, or if you make a certain amount of money, all of a sudden they're going to start receiving a per install royalty on the game. This has never been done in the history of any game engine. It's unprecedented. And immediately, game devs, gamers, everyone reacted very similarly on the internet, and they all pointed the finger and said one thing: greed. Because there's really no reason to do it besides greed. This company, whoever's in charge, decided on a whim they want to make more money for literally no extra work. So how do you do it? Change the model by which we license our game engine to make more money, because it's defaulted they can make money for every install. Okay? Now the problem with this is that you've got so many game developers using the Unity engine, big and small, that this could literally put companies out of business. There's people who have a business model based on the existing Unity agreements of how to license the engine. And if you change it to this new model, they just can't afford it. What about companies who can't really track who installs their game? What about piracy, where people install the game against the company's will, shouldn't even have it, right? And so Unity's answers for this have been awful. They came out with a public statement about a week ago saying, oh, so we're going to change it up. Now, piracy won't be counted for installs, although it will. And what you'll have to do is account for the pirate installs and tell us after the fact, and then we'll credit you. What kind of answer is that? That's not an answer at all. That still destroys the companies that can't afford it. If they got to pay it up front and you credit it later, it doesn't solve the problem. Now, I'm not here to discuss the ins and outs and all the intricacies of the model change. We already talked about this weeks ago. But I'm here to talk about the repercussions, because basically within a few days of that change being announced on the internet, the entire internet rallied against Unity and said, no, you're wrong. Anyone who's in charge made this decision. You have no idea what you're doing. You're not in touch with the customer base. You're not in touch with gaming at large. You're basically greedy. So you have two choices. Choice number one, completely backtrack on this, back out and don't do the change. Or number two, go out of business, because everyone's going to drop the Unity engine. Even if it means to severely hurt your own company that only knows how to code in Unity. Who the hell wants to keep coding in Unity if they can make these kind of greedy changes at any moment and essentially keep you hostage? There's companies that are halfway through development of the game, and on January 1st they have to decide, do we keep developing our game under Unity, or do we start over from scratch because this could bankrupt us? Think about that, all right? So, what are the repercussions? Well, for about 2 weeks, there was about nothing. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, boom, it finally hit. Unity president, CEO, chairman, and member of board of directors, John Riccitiello, is retiring effective immediately. He's gone, ousted from the top spot at the company. So what does that tell me? It tells me he's the one who basically either came up with the idea, or he's the one who thought it was great, and he green stamped it for approval, right? So this is honestly a good thing. When someone is in charge of a company and is so out of touch with the fucking reality of the situation and doesn't understand that a giant change that they're making is going to be so toxic and negative towards the customer base, they should not be in charge of the company. All this says, this guy is so out of touch with reality that he didn't even understand the stuff that he was approving. How could you not know that completely changing the agreement of your engine to become this different kind of monetization model that it would...
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah.
Great reaching. Thank you very much to Alto Insane for the super chat. It says, greed. Says the man who just segued from a fucking beg. Yeah, the fucking sheer audacity of fucking Phil Bonnell going from one of the most fucking hardcore begs we've fucking seen in a long time from him to accusing Unity of being greedy for demanding more money. Phil went from demanding more money, and obviously that's a fucking perfectly normal thing to do because it's Phil Burnell. He's allowed to fucking demand more money, especially immediate financial gratification. He wants that money right now in tip format. But then he goes straight into a fucking news segment where he fucking calls Unity greedy for charging more money for nothing. Even though it's things...
Big Kennel, Urban.
It's just... The sheer just like... No, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to rant. I'm just going to let Phil cook.
Let's keep going.
Changing the agreement of your engine to become this different kind of monetization model that it wouldn't hurt others. How could you not know that? Either you're completely ignorant, so you're a moron, or you're completely immoral and you don't care because all you care about is the bottom line, making money for the shareholders. So what is it? Was he a complete fucking moronic idiot, or was he a completely immoral, greedy piece of dog shit? Wow, I don't think either answer is correct. So I think what happened was after the insane public backlash happened, the board of directors sat down with him, because he's one of them, and probably said, dude, you fucked up. Like, no one likes us right now. We went from being one of the most respected, game engine companies on the planet to now the bottom of the barrel. No one wants to work with us. Everyone's saying they're going to dump it. They're all waiting for an answer. They all want to know what we're going to do because they're all saying they don't want to do this new model, and you basically are killing our company. So they basically probably talked about it for a week or two and determined that this guy is a toxic cancer that's going to kill the company. They got to cut him out. It's sad, but at the same time, don't feel so bad. All right? Why not? This guy's filthy fucking rich. This guy, he's already been at the top of a million other companies. He's actually been at the head of Unity for like 9 years. He's run other companies. This guy's a bajillionaire. You don't have to worry about this guy. He's riding out on his golden parachute, shooting 2 bottles of Crevassier, his rocket jets out of his ass with golden flakes coming out of his bunghole, and he's going to land inside of a giant vat of caviar with big rivers of fucking gold coming down on it. This guy, you don't have to worry about him. He'll be set for life. He never has to work another day in his life. All right? That's how these people are. I hate to say it. These fucking people. Why do you think he didn't understand the repercussions of his decision that he green stamped to say, let's change the Unity engine's monetization model? Because he's fucking rich. He doesn't get it. He's not here.
I'm going to disagree with you there, Phil. Okay, this guy is so fucking super filthy rich, and he has been for a long fucking time. Then why did he keep working if he didn't fucking have to? Like, I'm not trying to say what fucking Unity did is fucking right. Also, Unity fucking made a dumbass decision. They fucked up, they faced a huge fucking backlash, and yes, there's gonna be repercussions. But the guy obviously fucking still cared about fucking trying to work. He probably could have fucking retired by the sound of things long ago. But instead, he chose to fucking keep on working because there's obviously some sort of fucking passion there to fucking try and stay in the fucking industry and try and fucking keep it going. And the irony of a person that makes $100,000 plus per year, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't realise how successful he is compared to like 90% of the fucking world. Like Phil's in like the fucking top 5% in like terms of earnings, I think, in Seattle, I think, in Renton. You know, it's something like that anyway, some kind of thing where like Phil is actually fucking in the higher percentile of of the earnings and shit. But he's always looking up in envy. He never looks down to fucking see all the fucking hundreds and thousands of people he's actually doing better than. He's always looking up in envy at a few people who are more successful than him and saying you're a lucky bastard because you're rich. You have nothing to worry about in life because you're rich. I've said this fucking thing a lot of fucking times, I'm going to say it again. If money solved all of life's problems, rich people wouldn't fucking die. Today is like World Mental Awareness Day, you know what I mean? It's a day to try and promote your mental awareness, your mental health, you know. And Phil is fucking trying to, pretend that money solves all fucking life's problems when clearly it fucking doesn't, because look at the fucking money he's had this fucking life and look at where he is right now. If money solved all fucking life's ailments, then why the fuck is he desperately begging on stream for more fucking money? Because it does not solve any fucking problems, it just puts a band-aid in it for him, temporarily. And it's just one of those fucking things where it's just, I don't know, he's a dangerous role model, Phil, where young people, young naive people watch Phil and look up to him thinking I can fucking do this as well. It's easy, Phil makes it look easy, he just plays games and people fucking love him playing games and they give him all sorts of money. And Phil, all Phil has to do is ask for it, and his audience fucking do it because he's, they want to fucking make sure his legacy keeps going. It all just turned into some sort of fucking cult-like experience. Where it's like, guys, we've got to fucking keep this going, we've been around for so long, we can't fucking afford to have this go away, we've built this together, we've created this together, this is all meaningful content for us together. It makes it into some sort of strange group project, when in the end of the day, it's not really. It's all about him, trying to fucking make sure he gets as fucking much money from those dent-headed idiots as possible, so he can fucking keep splurging it all on stupid fucking shit. But he had 40 grand he could have fucking spent on maintaining his household, but between 18-month period, 2020 and September 2021, $40,000 would have easily repaired the bathroom, easily repaired everything in his fucking home, easily paid off some bills, easily cleared off some debts. Instead he fucking blew it on microtransactions because he has a serious fucking problem managing his fucking money. It really does grate me when he fucking this fucking jealous, envious fucking talk. This person's gonna be okay because they're fucking filthy rich. If that was the case, rich people wouldn't die.
Exactly.
He doesn't see how people bust their ass for a living. He doesn't see how people are scrounging around trying to get games out at a certain date, trying to make money on a hard press project, and the fact that a lot of these companies are reliant on an engine like Unity so they can actually distribute their game properly. He doesn't get any of that. You know what he sees? Dollar signs, ledgers, profit and loss printouts, and he tries to talk to his fucking shareholders about how much money they're gonna make this year because they own stock in Unity. That's it. That's all he fucking does. And he sits there and he makes these giant sweeping decisions about the company. This is the guy in charge. Yes, that is correct. I'm not going to get into the history of execution. I just said he did similar shit when he was at EA. You're absolutely right. These kind of people, they tend to move around. So he does the same shit at EA. He's out of there. He comes to Unity. Does the same shit there. He's never going to change. But he'll still keep getting paid millions upon millions and millions of dollars for doing this shit. It's like, wow. So it's like, oh, he's out. No, he's out. But understand he's going out with insane amounts of pay, and he's set for life. And these people fail up. I mean it. These people make mistakes and then get fucking rewarded. You remember Don Matrick? He single-handedly tanked the launch of the Xbox One, left Microsoft, and he led Zynga, a mobile game company, for years, and they paid him millions upon millions of dollars to leave Zynga. Guess what happened? They fucking tanked. And he left Zynga. That's what I mean. These people tend to fail up. They go from failure to failure to failure, and they keep making money doing it. Doesn't even make sense, right? Doesn't make sense at all.
Sounds familiar.
Like, what the fuck? So that's what I mean. So we should be happy that at least as a direct result of people going out there and saying, no, this game engine change is the worst thing possible, not only for the game developers, but the community at large. No one wants to see a per install fee per game. That model doesn't even make sense when you can't control who installs your game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for me, when I look at the situation, I'm like, good. Hopefully, now whoever takes over, because they already shifted around. They got a new person coming in as an interim CEO. One of the people who's in another leadership position comes up to fill that position. Everyone shifts around. Hopefully, these people are smart enough that they just learn from the incredible stupidity of management that you can't just be doing these decisions without proper market research, consulting your customer base. You can't just make a big sweeping change. You have to do tons of preparation and research before you can make these kind of changes. You understand? So, yeah, I hope they do. I hope they learn. And they don't continue on the path. And I hope, you want to know the truth, I hope that they completely about face on the changes. Because the thing is, like I said, they did announce that they were going to change those changes a bit, but it wasn't 100% what everyone wanted. People just don't want the per install thing at all. And what they did is they tweaked the arrangements. So we'll change it, make it a little bit more favorable, and blah, blah, blah. They just got to drop the whole thing. Seriously. They absolutely should. But I don't know if they will. Because again, greed is a strong thing. And when you're at the top and all you see are the dollar signs, you don't actually see how things affect the people under you. You tend to make these awful decisions, right? So, adios, bon voyage. Move to a tropical island and live there sipping your Mai Tais on the beach for the rest of your life and leave the rest of us normal people alone. Mr. Former CEO of Unity, no one's going to miss you. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, as they say. Okay. Continuing on, my friends. Our next news story of the day is actually a good news story for those of us who are Game Pass subscribers. All right, you ready for this? So a kitty is on my lap, and the kitty has made a proclamation. His proclamation is as follows. In the year of 2024, once the Activision Blizzard merger has gone through with Microsoft, many games will now be available as Game Pass games from Activision Blizzard. However, don't get too excited yet, because some people are wondering if this actual merger went through by the end of this month, which it actually is slated to happen. It's just that the changes aren't going to go through immediately when the merger goes through. Does that mean that the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will be on Game Pass? Does that mean that immediately games like Diablo 4 and other things will hit Game Pass? The answer is no. The official Activision Blizzard X account last night tweeted the following. It's awesome to see anticipation building for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 as we continue.
Never mind that. Phil said X. He referred to Twitter.
Burger. Yay!
Double bingo.
Concerning. I forgot we were playing this.
Yeah, bingo. This is, remember the whole point of being here. We're playing bingo. There's still quite a lot of white squares on the board. Hopefully we can pick up here. Who knows? But still obviously got fucking Meadfield to shout out contributions. Probably some Q&A. It has been a wee while, but hopefully we can get that right side of the board all marked off as well.
We just cheat.
Was that? No, we can't
We
cheat.
just cheat.
You gotta think about the integrity of the fucking game.
Phil has no integrity. I mean, I think they'd let us off just this once because they all know we are three miserable bastards trying to suffer through this for their benefit.
I would
One of them
only...
wants to win 25 quid through a bloody marble game.
The only way...
That's not very with us.
The only way that cheating would be tolerated is with bribery.
Mm-hmm.
Hint, hint.
Big bucks.
Whether our
Just
upcoming
snowed.
Game Pass. While we do not have plans to put Modern Warfare 3 nor Diablo 4 into the Game Pass this year, once the deal closes, we expect to start working with Xbox to bring our titles to more players around the world, and we anticipate that we will begin adding games in the Game Pass sometime in the course of the next year. So, if this does go through, as it appears it will, all right, then that means that absolutely, yes, we're going to start seeing a lot of these games next year. Now, will it be the new ones? Will we actually see Modern Warfare 4 or a new Diablo or World of Warcraft or, I don't know, I mean, there's a million Blizzard games, right? Will we actually see those all on Game Pass? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But it certainly would be cool. Imagine if all the classic Call of Duties now hit backwards compatible on Game Pass. You play them all on your current Series S or X, and they all have online compatibility. There'd be a retro revival. People could be going back and playing all the favorite Call of Duties from back in the day, right? I think that would be pretty neat. So first of all, I'd like to personally thank Jasper Katie for this announcement because he's the one who brought it to us today. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have this very good news for Game Pass subscribers next year. So everyone say thank you to Jasper Katie. He's going to go back to the floor now. Say thank you, Jasper. Oh, he's purring. Oh, you silly boy. Okay, to the floor with you. All right. Okay, Drew Corporation, I guess I wish you the best. He's claiming that he's in dire straits, and I guess, like, headhunters or loan sharks are coming to get him. I'm serious. Someone in the chat named the Drew Corporation is wishing us all the best and saying apparently goodbye forever. Well, Drew Corporation, I wish you the best. If you can't come up with the amount of money you owe in the next 24 hours, I would say fall off the grid. Right? Fall off the grid. Can you? Can you completely fall off the grid? You have a way to do that?
Wow.
Right? Unplug from the world. Disconnect all your shit and just head out there and try to fall off the grid for like 6 months and see what happens. Maybe they'll forget you. I don't know your situation. He said the wildest thing. He's like, he owes people thousands of dollars and they're coming to get him. He doesn't know what to do. I'm not sure that my stream chat is the best place to ask for advice. That's the only thing I can think of. Right.
Pause.
Anyway, so...
Are you sure?
Phil, did you just encourage somebody to break the... I mean, if it's a legal department, this is clearly you encouraging them to break the law.
Yeah, rather than pay their fucking debts, he's telling them to fucking vanish from the fucking grid entirely and live off it. What the hell, man? I'm gonna mark off weirdness. Screw it. We continue. There's still news.
The Activision Blizzard story. Let's continue. We have another big story today. It's a story that we already kind of knew about, but it had not been officially announced until this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official. New models of the PlayStation 5 are coming, and they're coming as early as November this year. Sony announced this morning 2 new models of the PlayStation 5. People have been codenaming them the Slim. They're really not. They're a little bit slimmer than the current models of PS5, but they're not that much of a difference. I think they said it's like a 30% reduction in width and volume, so they are slightly smaller. The major difference between the old PS5 and the new is as follows. The old PS5 has 2 models, one with the disk drive and one without. The new PS5 has 2 models, the one with the disk drive and the one without. Wait, what? So what's the difference besides 30% smaller? The disk drive is detachable. The disk drive comes off as a separate unit, and therefore, you can actually use the disk drive on multiple consoles. The disk drive is addable later. You can buy the disk drive-less console and buy the disk drive separately for $80 in the future and have a disk drive, but you don't have to get it right away. The way that they've explained it is that there's going to be like a new faceplate cover. The way that it works is this bottom quadrant pops off and will cover the disk drive, but if you remove the disk drive, there's a second cover that replaces it that goes more form-fitting to the console. So it either looks very sleek, or you can get the other cover and put the disk drive in, and it has like a big bulge where the disk drive sits. So they're going with the same idea as the replaceable face covers of the current PS5, all right? But it's a little different because it's dependent on if you have the drive or not installed, you see? Now, what does this mean? Pricing? The disk drive included is $499 USD, so $500. That's the same price as the full price PS5 with the disk drive right now. The one without it is $449.99, which I believe is the same price as the digital right now, correct? So really the pricing is exactly the same. Well, what if you don't want to get the drive now, but you want to get it later? Well, the drive will cost $79.99. So yeah, that might be how they get a lot of people. Maybe you get the diskless one first, and later on you determine you need the disc, so you go and buy the drives, and now you end up paying more money for it. So that is kind of a catch. All right, that's one. Now, what else is different about the console? Is the processor better? No. Are the graphics better? No. Is the speed better? No. So what's different about the console? There's slightly more storage space. The current PS5 models have 800, is it 825? Shit, I didn't screenshot. Oh, I did. It is. The current PS5 models have 825 gigabytes of storage space. These new models will have a terabyte. So, like another 175 gigs. It's not a huge difference, okay? But, now, why on earth are they doing this? I'll tell you exactly why they're doing this. COVID just completely showed these companies that they can't be frivolous anymore and they can't overspend. What they wanted to do is they wanted to do exactly like they've done with previous console launches. They want to have all this hoopla around it, and they want to make it so that everyone wants the one version or the other version. There's all these discussion around it and hype around it and all of that. What ended up happening was COVID destroyed all of that because there was no resources available in the world to keep manufacturing these consoles, so there was insane delay, and it took 2-3 years for people to be able to buy one. So yeah, it was a big problem. So what they're going to do, and I guarantee you they will continue to do this from now on, they're going to streamline the manufacturing process for their console. Meaning, PS5 is literally that. It's just a PS5. There's no digital only, disc version, and they're completely different manufacturing. No, they're going to make one PS5 from now on, and this is going to help with the supply chain issues that they had with the current models, you see? If you want the disc drive is manufactured separately, and it can be bundled in, but at least they're mass manufacturing just the one model. This will save them a ton of problems and logistical issues that they had with the current PS5, you see? So, I think it's a smart move. I think they should have done that ages ago. I don't know why they didn't. It's kind of weird, you know? The same components are inside of both models of PS5 now, but it's just silly because they have two different manufacturing processes because one has the drive and one doesn't, so it's different, and that's what screwed it all up. So, the way I see it, the move makes sense from a Sony perspective, okay? Surely and purely from a Sony perspective, it makes sense. But, for example, question number 1, if you already own a PlayStation 5 console, should you get another one? No. It's the same console. Everything's identical inside besides storage space. If you're going to do anything, upgrade the hard drive of your existing PS5. There's absolutely no reason to buy. This is not the PS5 Pro. It doesn't, and the space saving is also negligible. It's only around 30% narrower and 30% lighter. It's not like going from the ginormous bulky PS2 to the PS2 Slim, which was tiny. It's nothing like that whatsoever. It's almost equivalent. If you take a look at the pictures of the thing, it almost looks identical to the original PS5. It's very close. So, the way I see it, the only people who should be running out now to get this new model of PS5 are people who just don't have one. And you want the latest one, that's a no-brainer. Then get it. But I don't foresee people saying, oh, I just need the newest PS5. There's literally no difference. It's the same console you already own. You'd be an idiot to buy a second one. Okay? Now, when is it coming out? Like I said, November supposedly is going to hit certain retail stores in the US and also the PlayStation Direct website. And then what they're saying is there's going to be a slow rollout of this new model to all retail stores over the course of the next year. They've also officially announced they have ceased production on the current models of PS5. They're done with that. They're no longer going to be making those. So what's out there in the field, what's out there to sell is out there, and that's it. Once those sell through, they will no longer be making the older version of PS5. Only the new one will be manufactured moving forward. So that's kind of interesting, because what I foresee happening is when the new PS5 hits shelves in November, everyone's going to want it, and the older PS5s may actually see some price slashes, which would not be a problem because it's the same console. You understand? It literally is the same. But that's how consumers are. They want the new thing that's bright and shiny. They don't want the old one, so they're probably going to go for the new one, and they're going to want to spend on that. And people, well, I don't want that old one. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for the new one to be available, right? So maybe an opportunity, a window of opportunity for many of you out there who don't have a PS5, you've been waiting. Perhaps we will see some price drops on the old model PS5 in the next few months into the early new year, and you might see them go, like fly off the shelves because the price drop, because they're trying to get rid of, liquidate that old inventory to make room for the new consoles that are coming out. I don't know, but it's interesting. Okay, it's interesting. Now, some people are already complaining. Like some people are in the chat and they're like, well, technically the digital is more expensive. The digital PS5 is only $400, and so this digital PS5 now is $450. It's a $50 price increase. And they're saying, I guess in other territories the prices are more expensive. I wouldn't know that. I'm not aware what the console pricing was in other territories, so I don't know if the prices went up or down there. I would say that's unfortunate if it did, and that would suck. Here you go. Carliga says digital increased by 50. Both versions lose the stand, which now costs $30. Well, the stand's a piece of shit anyway. The stand that comes with that thing only stands it up horizontally, and it's junk. Like my console all the time wobbles and falls off the stand. It's a piece of shit. So now they're selling a stand to make it actually be sturdy for $30. The European version is $70 more expensive. The Japanese version has jumped by 50% cost increase. Well, that's ridiculous, right? That's nuts.
It's not like he has a cat or anything that makes it wobble.
They got none of us live in Japan right now, right? Well, holy shit, you spend double or 50% more for the same console. I mean, that's nuts. Anyway, so yeah, that is the deal. That's coming out in November, supposedly. If you're interested, you're in the market for a PS5, maybe you want to look for the new one, or maybe you want to try to get a discount on the old one that's on the way out, and people probably... Oh, Jasper, I'm sorry. People probably would not want it. My sunglasses landed on poor Jasper. I'm sorry, buddy. That was an accident. They got caught. My sunglasses got caught on my cleaning cloth and went flying. I'm sorry, buddy. Did not mean to startle you. You did nothing wrong. Don't worry. You're a good boy.
This is the news.
Sorry. Yeah, I was so startled. They landed right on my back. What the hell? Okay. Now, hold on, Jasper. Don't make me regret being nice to you. You're not going to do this wire now. You can start to... No, you're not. You're not doing that. You're being so good. Jasper. That's it. Why are you acting up? Look at this. Put this right here. It's out of your way. Stop shooting wires. Oh, my goodness. You're a crazy kitty. A crazy kitty. He did it by my finger. Okay. Anyway. So, that is the news for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the segment. So, that's really what I got for today. We're going to do some shout-outs. And see, we have time. I don't know if I have time for Q&A today because the news and everything went kind of long. But let's see. First of all, on the YouTube side of stuff, looks like Richie Dubs gifted a membership and it went to No Sleep Real Vibes. Congratulations. No Sleep Real Vibes. And I hope you enjoy the membership. And, of course, be sure to thank Richie for the gifted membership, right? So, thanks for that.
I slowed it down to 1.5 speed, by the way, because the way he reads contributions is super ridiculously fast sometimes. So 2 times speed would not work with him reading things as well on the screen. On you know, we need to slow it down for the contributions.
Not a problem.
And it looks like we have some tips coming in. I received a $20 tip from Canadian Kurt. Are you a fan of Mike Judge? Do you know he was a physics major? There must be no money in majoring in the hardest subject or something. Yeah, Mike Judge. So Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill. He's done other things too, but those are the 2 most notable ones that everyone remembers. Beavis and Butthead was huge back in the day. Personally, I think King of the Hill was always better than Beavis and Butthead, and I actually really still like King of the Hill to this day. And I think he's getting another revival, right? Isn't it getting renewed for like the 3rd possible revival soon? I think it is. So yes, I like the comedy of Mike Judge and the stuff he does, and I'm looking forward to King of the Hill comes back. I'd be down to watch it. I actually enjoy it. Office Space, Idiocracy. Yeah, he did all that. You're absolutely right. He did all that stuff. Yep. Okay, and then we've got a $10 and $10.51 tip. I have no idea why 10.51. Maybe there's some currency conversion there. So this is from Jar Hammer. Thank you, Jar Hammer, for the tip. Let's get an animation for you to say thanks. Thank you so much, Jar Hammer. And Jar Hammer says the following. I'm a longtime fan over 10 years. I want to show my appreciation for all your hard work and all these years of fun, entertainment, and laughter that you've given me. Your newer setup has made a big difference. The streams look really good. All the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope that these changes are being seen and enjoyed by the audience. Sometimes you don't know. Is everyone taking advantage of it? Is everyone seeing it and liking it? I hope so. You know, I want everyone to be seeing the best quality of everything. Hold on.
IOC is getting lazy on her sock account.
For sure. I want everyone to be seeing the best quality of everything I do, right? So, there we go. I just want to check on one thing before we begin here. Yes, I received a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. Now, I've confirmed that, but now I want to take a look and see, did I get an email for it? Something happened. For some odd reason, I'm no longer getting emails. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. Oh, my God. That was weird. It was ultra delayed, and then it showed up. All right, well, I got it. So I did receive a $20 tip from 1 Minute Man. I just want to make sure there's any message. No message, just a $20 tip as usual. Thank you so much, 1 Minute Man, for your support. I really, really, really appreciate that. So let's play animation for him. Let's get that added. And the good news is, that means we are starting off today getting the Tier 1 Tips goal. And as I've already said earlier, allow me to reiterate, the next couple of weeks are financially tight for me because of two factors. Because number one, I have to buy a lot more games than I normally would be buying. And number two, because of the timing of YouTube paying me this month. So if you want to help me out the most, please tip me.
I could have sworn he said he was not going to fucking mention it again.
I was going to say something, but I just didn't want to ruin the flow.
I mean, I could have sworn he promised people he wasn't going to bring it up again, and here we are, right after the news segment where he fucking finished talking about it.
Lies!
He sits on
Can
a
we just
throne of
message?
lies.
Oh God, what's his name again? The one who told him about to stop doing this crap last time.
Moist?
Yes.
Buying. And number two, because of the timing of YouTube paying me this month. So if you want to help me out the most, please tip me in the next 2 weeks. That would help tremendously, more than anything else. And I understand we are dipping in things like memberships. I get that. But tips would help me a lot right now, you know? So please, if you can, please tip me to support the streams. Thank you in advance to anyone who supports in any way. But the tipping would be a great way to help out more right now until I basically get everything cleared with YouTube, and then we're good for the rest of, you know, the month. So, okay. So thank you for that. We've hit the Tier 1 Tips goal. All right. Real quick, if we have a little bit of time for Q&A.
Okay, I'm going to speed up again. I'm going 1.75. Middle ground.
Here's a tip. Here's a tip for everyone. Don't give this man money.
If anyone wants to talk, please ask me a question, tag me in the chat. We'll see what you guys want to chat about this morning before we get into Assassin's Creed, okay? Willow was enjoying the 1440p video quality. Again, that's one of the things I improved. Even though it says 1440p, it's basically upscaled, just so you guys know. And it's not going to be a huge difference, except that you should not see frame rate drops as much, and it should not pixelize during action sequences. It should look a lot better, so. Carliga, I don't know about rumors. There's rumors about Elden Ring DLC. I don't want to talk about that because rumors are rumors. It doesn't seem like it has validity to it. Jade, hope
He doesn't want to talk about rumors because rumors are rumors. His whole entire news segment every day is rumors. He doesn't want to talk about Elden Ring rumors because the rumors.
No, the Unity story was actually a story.
Well, yeah, but no.
You've got to give him that
But
one.
most stories on fucking DSP news. It's not even
The
news.
beginning of his podcast had rumors.
Precisely, yeah. And Prophet feels proud because he thinks that Phil watched his video. Yeah, Phil did explain. Look, Prophet explained in the video that Phil has basically upscaled the fucking 14, you know, the 1080p to 1440p. So yeah, Prophet has a new viewer, maybe a new subscriber in DSP Gaming.
feel better. Hope the Benadryl didn't knock you out too badly. I already watched Barbarian. I've already reviewed it. The review comes out tomorrow on DSP Reacts. Hello, on David. There is no PS4 Pro. There's no plans for a PS4 Pro. Or, excuse me. Let me try that again. I completely said it wrong. There's no PS5 Pro, and there have never been plans for a PS5 Pro. That was all horseshit. It was all rumors on the internet that were full of crap. All they're doing is what I just said, separating the disk drive from it and a little bit more hard drive space and making it smaller. That's it. There's no Pro. There's no plans for that. So if you're holding off for that, you're holding off for a phantom product that's not being manufactured. Scream 6, I'm going to watch and review next week, as well as likely Halloween Ends. I'll probably watch both of those next week and review those for you guys, and then I'll have time maybe at the end of the month to watch and review some more movies. We'll see. Jade says no Honda. I'm not using Honda tonight. No, I want to do Lily tonight for sure. Will I be reviewing any psychological thrillers? I don't know. Do you guys have suggestions? Are you guys aware of any good psychological thrillers that have been out recently that I might want to watch? If you give me some ideas, maybe I'll look into them. Am I going to play Mario or Spider-Man for the main stream? Spider-Man. Spider-Man will be the daytime stream and Mario will be the late stream. Babadook I've already seen. Hereditary I've already seen. And I've already talked about both movies a lot here on the streams, so I don't know why I would review them this late.
The other movies you're doing, they're all late.
Dead air. So much dead air.
Dead air with a
No one
tit.
will save you a cool alien movie. Oh, you just haven't seen that anywhere.
This is 1.75
Yes, I'm
speed.
playing Alan Wake 2. No, I would not review The Room. Spiral? You want me to watch the freaking Saw movie from like 1 or 2 years ago starring Chris Rock? I never saw it. No, I'm not getting a new PS5. Why on earth would I get a new PS5? What? I literally just finished talking about it, saying there's no reason to get it. Why would I get it?
But you tell people to get it cheaper.
Watch Beau is Afraid. What the hell is that?
A movie?
Jacob's Ladder. I saw
With
ages ago.
Joaquin
It's a really weird
Phoenix.
movie. It's not even scary. It's just bizarre because the guy's like constantly having mind trips and shit. It's just a really weird movie. Will I keep crossplay off in Street Fighter 6 for the foreseeable future? Can we not agree that was a much better experience when I did it the other day? We'll try it tonight with Lily and see how it goes, but I just feel like I had a superior experience, so I don't know why I would turn crossplay back on. Every time that I played crossplay and I played a crossplay player, it always felt like they had the ability to react faster. Their stuff was always coming out. They never dropped anything. What was the flip side for me? I felt like I was underwater. The reactions were coming out slower, and half my combos dropped. So to me, it's like, why would I put myself into a disadvantageous situation? Why would I handicap myself when I'm supposed to be playing at the highest level of gameplay in the game? Why would I want to?
Why would I want to look like a
start,
bitch on my own stream?
Oh, please. But I'd fucking love it. I don't know what's going to fucking happen because he's also playing less players, essentially. You know, the fucking player base is... Most of the best players would end up PC, usually, you know what I mean, or whatever. But I would love it if Phil got his absolute arse handed to him tonight playing Street Fighter. Like, I want to wake up tomorrow and see an amazing fucking, you know, memology compilation of Phil just being full on salt mode with no excuses. He turned off cross-platform, no fucking excuses. He's playing our PlayStation players, and they're just battering some shades of shite out of him all fucking night long.
Did you miss that? Did you miss that happening last time?
Well, but he still fucking claimed it as a success because he won 3 for every 2 defeats. Well, I think 60% is a fucking successful night.
But he's still complaining like a complete bitch.
True, but he still seems to fucking somehow think it's better, which just makes no sense.
I'm not saying I would always leave it off forever. I'm just saying, especially now, these initial matches where I'm trying to establish myself at a higher level of gameplay in Street Fighter, I think I should leave it off. Am I going to review or watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? Well, the problem is, isn't it only on Paramount? And that sucks. Like, I'd like to see it, but do I really want to get a whole subscription just for the one movie? If you guys really want to if you absolutely want me to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I guess I could get the free trial, because I've never done Paramount. Is it Paramount? Is that what it is, Paramount Plus? I've never done it. So
Yeah, but you have to see it in the cinema. It's not on...
My free trial's done only for one movie.
Oh, for frack's sake.
You know? So, let me know. Let me know what you want. If you want to see... I think the 27th that comes out. If you want me to watch it, let me know and I'll have to look into it and figure out how to do it. It's Peacock. It's not Paramount Plus. Okay, I've never had Peacock. Who the fuck would you have Peacock? Is that NBC? What the hell is NBC make? Why would you want Peacock? What is on there? It's probably a bunch of TV shows. How is Jason? I don't know. You have to ask him. Like, you try to understand his answers under that hockey mask. He mumbles a liar. It's like, hey, Jason, how you doing?
Isn't wrestling on Peacock?
What'd you say? And then he stabs you.
Westworld with HBO, but
Jason just mumbles, and you're like, what'd you say? And then you just like chop your head off.
the Halloweens were on Peacock first while they were in the cinemas at the same time.
The only reason people got Peacock was for The Office. There you go. That makes sense, I guess.
Also, Peacock has Twisted Metal.
Okay. All right, guys. I think it's time to, let's adjourn. Let's end the show. So that way I can get ready here for Assassin's Creed Mirage. I want to thank you all for a great podcast today.
And the Continental, yes.
Finale games and
I
also
forgot about that.
today. And thanks for chilling with me, and thank you for the early support. I really appreciate that. And that is that. Tomorrow will be interesting. Tomorrow I should have a little bit more to say about Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I guess we'll talk about my experience attempting to use Lily online at the master level. Crossplay off, right? It'll be an interesting experiment tonight to see how it goes. So I thank you all for a great show. I hope you're enjoying the awesome fall gaming season along with me. And happy Halloween.
Scream coming up.
I muted it just in time. I got a little bit of scream, but I muted it, so get it fucked, Phil.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's get set up. I need to take a break, but not a long one. I just have to pee. So that should be very brief. Only like a couple minutes. And then we can begin here. Let me just get the webcam the correct size. Alright.
Strange bingo today.
Once everything uploads, I guess I can install Liza P now, right? Because we have no plans to go back to it anytime soon. That's the kind of game I honestly would like to do a second run with a new weapon type. Like do New Game Plus, maybe like the giant club you get at the end of the game or something. Or maybe that bow staff or something. I don't know. I definitely feel like that would be pretty fun. Okay. Anyway, a brief break, everyone. I'm just going to mute the mic. I'm not even going to monetize it today. How about that? Remember, the best way to support my stream today is by tipping. I really could use support with tips for about 2 weeks, and then we can go back to normal. But outside of that, I'm just going to go on a quick break, no ads. I'll be right back, and then it's Assassin's Creed Mirage.
He mentioned it again. Please tip me. He has been non-stop today with it.
No, but he's not going to mention it again. He promises.
I held fast forward too much. I'd see him waddle back into frame and throw himself into the chair.
We've almost made it. We've almost fucking made it.
As I was saying, though, very strange bingo. He hasn't said that being said, hate to say, detractors or trolls. He said haters earlier on, but not detractors or trolls. Didn't say I would argue. Yeah. Here's the thing. He hasn't said any of these things as far as I'm aware. No food talk either.
All right, guys. I'm back, and it's time to begin. You guys ready? So, last time when we played this, I had a great time because it unlocked a bunch of stuff, remember? It unlocked the ability to kind of do your own missions, whatever order you wanted.
Brian, I muted it. I muted the scream. The scream thing, I muted it.
Today, and we're going to go on to one of the other, I think there's 3 other missions available in the game. So it's nice that they give you the element of choice. That's always nice to have an element of choice.
Yeah, Toad, it was a quick
like
break.
rather than just being incredibly linear. I think a lot of people thought it would be incredibly linear because that's how the originals were back in the day, but it's good to have that. It has some modernizations combined with the linearity, so that's a good thing. Okay. You cannot skip this. Every time we boot the game, we have to watch this 15th anniversary thing. They force us. They must really be proud of it if they force you to watch it every time, huh? Fastest break ever. What? I peed, I washed my hands, I came right back. What did you think I was doing? I told you it was a quick break just to pee. Do you think I lied? What, you think I made it up? You guys don't trust me? After 15 years, you guys still can't trust me. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, we don't trust you.
Eternal Napalm, thank you for upping your membership for a whopping 28 months. You just hope you're having a pleasant week. Indeed, I am. Now that the weather is fall weather outside, I'm having a much better time. Seriously. It makes all the difference. It seriously does. By the way, I was supposed to get stuff for free that I never really got. Like, I was supposed to get the deluxe pack, but I didn't get it because I'm part of the Ubisoft Plus subscription service or whatever, and they never gave me
oh god,
stuff I was supposed to get.
Is this actually fucking spending money?
Owned?
Yeah, I think so.
It says it's owned, but I don't have it. The content is unlocked when you reach the Harabaya Bureau. I didn't play the assassin training, so I already did that, but I didn't get it. Go to Microsoft Store. Oh, it's available now. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to get that at launch, but it wasn't available at launch, and now I guess it is. I need Shabazz. Ah, there it is. An Altair costume? The old Basim costume. NCO from Revelations costume. Alright, I don't care about any of this. Let's play.
Also, they never actually fucking bought any DLC. He just cashed in what he had.
Yeah, because see, I had it muted because I don't want it to bleed back through the stream.
The streaming changes, that is.
I just saw Microsoft store and I was like, what?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back.
Well, bugger me, that's in the bingo.
And that was it.
That's probably one of the poorest performing bingos we've had in a long time, but I'm not going to blame anyone. Usually I'd fucking blame you two bastards, but no. Well, it's very strange. It's very strange.
I'm a quick master, I can't be blamed.
There's a lot of things on here you'd expect Phil to say. It's strange he didn't even mention detractors or trolls once. Didn't say hate to say, here's the thing, I would argue. All these things which are kind of common, common Phil tropes, didn't get happen today. So, I guess that is what it is. Nothing we can do.
They had to make way for all that begging.
We have 1 free square, so if you want to just tick off that, sounds good.
Yeah, just for the sake of completing that side.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We had a free space, thanks to everyone liking the stream, of course, so that's fantastic stuff indeed. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll just end on alters, I guess, you know what I mean? I was like, sadly, it wasn't to be, you know what I mean? But we'll just end on seeing some cute alters, whatever. So, guys, bingo wasn't to be, tonight, so it is what it is, but still, it was quite a fucking ridiculous podcast from Phil. The rampant begging, you know what I mean? He's really stepped up the begging. He really is desperate for tips. He's lying to his audience about fucking not being able to pay bills in particular because he's worried about his YouTube payment being late. That is a flat out fucking lie because he gets paid on a fucking Monday and most fucking companies won't even fucking accept you try to pay a bill if it's not a fucking day of the week, between Monday and Friday. Fine. The authors are providing them some robust entertainment, fucking hell. Jesus, man. But yeah, guys. So, Dashy, first of all, you got anything you want to say before we bid adieu?
Nothing that comes to mind. Nothing that makes any sense. I've gone a lot longer than I should have.
I had a feeling, yeah, man. Because sometimes you think you're gone by this time. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate you staying for the end. You dog pal. Your day's just fucking beginning essentially. Anything you want to say before Bolt?
Well, after my visitor from Twitch comes this week, a group of us are actually working on a DSP game. And we're starting that in November, and I had to wait for the Republic of Gamer machine to arrive, which it arrived about a week ago. So, yes, coming soon to a detractors near you. A game.
Can you give us an idea of what style of game is it? Is action? Is it RPG? Is it like Angry Video Game Nerd style?
It's RPG with we're working on some of the cutscenes in Unreal Engine and Blender right now.
Fucking hell. Jesus, man, that's actually impressive.
Hence, that's why I've been fooling around with all that the AI and all the rest of it.
Fuck me, man, that's pretty cool. That's. I mean, I didn't expect a fucking cool answer like that. So there you go. I mean, give also fucking good luck to that. Good luck to you guys and all that jazz. I'm looking forward to seeing updates from that, of course, as well. You know, I mean, I'm sure you keep everyone updated on the good old Twitter. You can probably find a lot of D-Dogs updates on Twitter. So there you go. Formerly known as X. Or anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up, obviously, because obviously people. D-Dog's got his whole day ahead of him, and Dashy needs to get to fucking bed. So there we go. Guys, thank you for joining me with some bingo antics. I do appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for the super chats as well and all that jazz. Sadly, we didn't win bingo today, but there's a host tomorrow, and tomorrow Snood will be joining me for some robust bingo antics. So we can look forward to having some, Snood on tomorrow, and hopefully he'll bring some luck for us to get a full house before Phil's precious day off. I'm going to end how I always end these bingo tunes by playing Notorious P.I.G. contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, until tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll let Dash and D-Dog end the stream for us.
Bye!
Take care of yourselves, folks. Also, DSP, shut the fuck up.
You bitch.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that, in an instant.